1 goal down, 5 to go for the Milwaukee Brewers. They are playoff bound. Today, they can clinch an NL Central championship.
Yes, they can. I'm Anthony.
I am Daddy.
And it is Brewers Marlins on this beautiful September afternoon, a Saturday. Plenty of sports between baseball, football, soccer to watch on this day. And, the slogan for the Brewers this year is Brewed for Battle. We test that today as the crew is in Miami taking on a team with 79 wins in the Marlins. A solid team sitting, I think, just outside of the wild card right now. But the Brewers sitting, I think, with 88.
Yes.
Dominating the NL Central, up 8.5, 9 games now on the Cubs. And, they try to take the series and the division tonight.
We are glad you are choosing us. Please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and let people know about what we're doing here. Share this video out. We are going to be your companion for what could be a party today for the Milwaukee Brewers, their 5th playoff berth in 6 years. When I was growing up, that seemed impossible. Impossible for this franchise. But what they have done in this last decade or so to turn this team into a perennial contender in the smallest market in baseball is incredible.
Yeah. So in the chat, Baseball Road Tripper about 3.5 hours ago saying, am I early back-to-back days of Central Division clinchers as his Twins clinched the AL Central yesterday. And he is now in the chat saying, do the Brewers have any runs or hit left in their bats after last night? I think so.
Especially because one of their best clutch hitters didn't have to focus on that for a while. He could let that part of him rest as Rowdy Tellez was on the mound to clinch the playoff berth.
Yeah.
I love that last night.
And as we're talking, first of all, Joe saying, no way, guys, Mountaineers are on. I would love to watch that, Joey, but we don't get it. So that sucks for us.
Not just that, but it would be as if, say, there was another one of our favorite teams on, but the Mountaineers were playing to clinch a berth in the college football playoff.
Not the college football playoff. I'd say more like
or maybe the Big 12 championship.
Big 12 championship,
yeah. We'd be watching WVU play for the Big 12 championship.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
And Steven says, wow, Miami looked horrible last night. Hopefully the Brewers have not burned out before the playoffs. I don't think they have. The guys will be getting a lot of rest. I would love to see guys like Jackson Chourio and Tyler Black be called up for this last week of the season. But as we're talking about the Brew Crew, how about we take a look at, today's starting lineups presented by absolutely no one. Starting with your Milwaukee Brewers, batting first in left field is Christian Yelich, batting second and catching William Contreras. Batting third at first base, the trade deadline acquisition, Carlos Santana.
Smooth.
And batting cleanup, Mark Canha, the DH, who has been incredible since the deadline.
Mr. Clutch.
Then you go to the number 5 spot. He was 6 yesterday, moving up today. Willy Adames at shortstop.
Best player ever with a hole in his pants.
And another guy moving up, the newest acquisition to this team, Josh Donaldson at third base. He's batting 6th. Moving down from the 5 spot where he was yesterday, Sal Frelick, the rookie in right field. Batting 8th at second base. Mm-hmm. No Bryce Terang today. It's going to be Andrew Monasterio. And number 9, one of my least favorite players on the team. But he's hot right now. 2 homers in his last 2 games, I think. Blake Perkins. And on the mound, howdy, because Woody's pitching.
When you've got your true ace this year.
Yeah.
I mean, Burns has been fantastic in certain games. But Woodruff, since he came back, has been ridiculously consistent and excellent.
Yeah.
That team, with him on the mound, that gives them their best shot to win. Absolutely does.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be your key guy as they move in the postseason and play in these critical postseason series. You're going to see him be their ace. Unless Burns decide all of a sudden regains that consistency and can reclaim the number one starting position.
Yeah, and for the Brewers, let's talk about the guy who just came back after 2 weeks of being injured, Christian Yelich. He had a 2-home run night last night, and he had only played, I want to say, like 1 out of his last like 13 games before last night. Craig Counsell said he's going to be pitching every day now, and he this year, listen to this stat line: 19 homers, 75 RBIs, 146 hits, a 276 average, 366 OBP, 448 slugging, and 814 OPS.
Wow.
This dude is incredible in left field for the Crew.
It's the type of return to form that this team has needed desperately.
Yeah.
Because they've invested so much money, literally, into Christian Yelich, and his injury problems really hurt the Brewers last year. Hurt them as well, I would say, in 2021. They could not go as far as they really could have had he been full steam.
Yeah.
He's full steam. He's back. The rest of this team has enough pieces that when he's out, they can still win. But when he's in the lineup, you saw what can happen when he's in the lineup. With that kind of lineup and the best pitching staff in every major statistical category in baseball in September, which they have been this month, this team may make me eat my words and say I would take Atlanta over the field. This team can beat the Atlanta Braves in a 7-game series if they have to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to predict that they will, but they can.
This team can beat any team in baseball, and not only in September, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. This team is the best pitching staff in baseball.
Right now, they're playing like it.
Yeah.
Right now, they are playing like the best in baseball.
From 1 to 4 and even 5, obviously only 4 starters in the playoffs, this team is great. Now we look at, the Marlins starting pitcher who I'm seeing on the TV right now. The name for him today is Jesus Luzardo. And his stats, as I pulled him up here, we've got him 3.68 ERA, 30 starts on the year, 166 innings pitched, and he has 194 strikeouts, a whip of 1.24, an opponent average of 2.46.
But I want you to notice one stat. He's given up 22 home runs this year. That could make him vulnerable against this powerful Brewers lineup.
It very well could.
It's one.
Yeah, that's going to be a ball to Christian Yelich to start off the game. 96 miles per hour.
Today, the Miami Marlins are wearing the Sugar Kings uniform.
Yes, they are.
Their City Connect version. I have thoughts on it. We'll go over those in some future Sorgy Stories videos.
Yeah.
I can make a couple calls on that, by the way. We'll have to set that up.
Steven says, good sign that Tyrone is not playing today. Yeah, I mean, I've become a little bit more okay with Tyrone.
Yeah,
as
some very key hits.
As I'm comparing, I mean, I'm looking at the stats. I'm like, this dude, he's better than Blake Perkins. He's better than Joey Weimer. I think he deserves a spot on the playoff roster.
Agreed.
And he's that 26 guy. Doesn't make it in by very much. But, yeah, Steven, Atlanta's just – they're just good. They're just
ridiculous.
Really, really good.
They're ridiculous.
And, you just got to hope that it's an 0-1 Mariners situation where they just get burnt out or they get knocked out by the Phillies, which the Phillies, I would say, have the best chance out of any team in baseball to knock them out because they're in the same division.
And they know how to play them because they have such experience.
Yeah. And
I think they can beat Atlanta. I'm not going to predict it, but they can beat Atlanta in a 7 game.
And Yelich there is going to hit a grounder to first, and that will be out one of the game, bringing up William Contreras. But and that was Luis Arias there with the play. Incredible hitter. We'll talk about him when he comes up to the plate in the bottom of the inning. But
let's go, William.
William Contreras had that 284 average.
Nice.
He leads the team in average this season. But things changed since the Brewers left LA. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. When they left LA, I think Council, when they had that team meeting, Council said to those guys, if I'm remembering correctly, that this is I think what he said. You guys are a good baseball team. Just play like it. Play like it.
He said what Harvey Keene said to the Brewers when he took over the managerial job in 1982, and I bet Craig Counsell was in the room because he was with his dad was working with the Brewers at the time, and he was a baseball nerd. He may have gone into Brewers history to find those words to tell that team. And what did that 82 team do? They turned around from a team with a losing record to a team that came within 3 runs in Game 7 of winning the World Series. Robbing you out. That jersey right there.
Yep. 2 baseball road tripper here. 2 loose ends. Yeah, Craig's contract, I think he resigns. I bet he resigns.
I put out a poll on Twitter with 4 different possibilities of what would happen. 1, he sticks with the Brewers. 2, he manages in New York, because I think if he doesn't go to Milwaukee and he still wants to manage, the 2 New York teams, I think, are the 2 most obvious choices. The Mets, because of David Stearns and his relationship with them, and the Yankees, because there is the instant opportunity to win a World Series with that franchise because of what they can do, both in terms of developing players and buying the best.
Yeah.
And you get a manager like Craig Counsell in New York, watch out. But the one that I think is going to be most probable, and what right now is leading the vote, is that he's not going to manage. He's going to be a husband and a dad. And
Carlos Santana walks there.
There you go.
I mean,
it's about walk.
The kids, I mean, he doesn't really have any. I think he only has 1 kid left at home.
Right.
So it's not really like he's gonna be. I mean, he'd be doing a lot of traveling,
which I think he wants to do.
Maybe we'll see. I think he comes back. I hope he comes back.
Yes,
obviously.
Please.
And number 2, stadium situation. Are we any closer? We are closer to a resolution. You can look up. There's an offer from Wisconsin Republicans for more money than the Brewers were asking for.
Yep.
So that's good because we need this stadium
to 2050.
Yeah. and $600 million lease extension till 2050. So keeping the Brewers in Milwaukee long term.
Yeah, it's not a perfect deal to me in the sense that I think that they should have the Brewers investing more into a beer district like the Bucks have with the Deer District.
Yeah.
I would like to see that more around the stadium without losing the parking spots for tailgating. I think you can do both.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fact that the entire stadium board would be chosen by the Republican-controlled legislature.
Yeah.
I want balance.
Yeah.
I want balance on that board in terms of the controlling piece of that stadium's future.
Yeah.
That said, it's better than what was out there earlier.
Exactly.
I'd like to see it more negotiated, but we'll see. We'll see. And I think it's not perfect, but I think baseball's sticking.
Yeah. Braves probably win the World Series. Yeah. I think Counsell resigns. Resign. I thought he said no. I don't. Well, I mean, he wouldn't resign.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not a resign. It's just he's not going to continue with his contract.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just going to let go. I guess we could call it a resignation, but it's not necessarily that.
Yeah. And yeah, Voss, Evers finally getting the deal done. It seems like obviously that will probably go into lawsuit. Thank God. But 2-2 count to Mark Canha, Mr. Bat Flip himself.
At least Rob Manfred can shut up.
Thank God. Canha hits
inside pitch.
It's going to be a fly out to somewhat deep left center field, and Brandon Woodruff will take the field for the Brew Crew as we head to the middle of the first.
That swing, if that pitch to Canha had been in the zone, that thing's landing in Fort Lauderdale. That was a home run cut. He just got it the pitch was too far in for it to get enough wood to be able to have that thing fly far.
Yeah. Pat Murphy.
Oh, he's right in there. He knows how to play Craig Counsell ball and knows all the strategies and knows how to work with these guys. As well as the fact that he taught Craig Counsell what he knows because he was his manager at Notre Dame.
Yeah, when Counts was there. That would be my guess, unless they want to bring someone from the outside, which I don't really want to do.
I mean, unless you're going to bring in Joe Torre, he can still do it.
Exactly. Like it would have to be someone who's a really respected manager.
Yeah.
But as we head to the bottom of the first, how about we take a look at the big fish, their starting lineup for today? As there it is. So, leading off, the guy who we will be talking about a decent amount today, the Marlins' best player without Luis Arias at second base. Batting second, Jorge Soler, the former Royal, the former Cub at DH, the former Pittsburgh Pirate and Cleveland Guardian, Josh Bell, batting third at first base. The young rising star of this team, a fan favorite in Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr., in center field today, batting cleanup. He also can play like second short. And then batting fifth, Jake Berger.
Nice.
When they did the thing after the trade deadline where they had discounted burgers for Jake Berger.
I was going to say, someone in a restaurant in Miami needs to create a Jake Berger.
And then you have batting sixth, Brian De La Cruz in left field, not Ellie, thank God.
Right.
Batting seventh in right field.
Ellie in the playoffs. Who knows?
Probably not. Batting seventh in right field, Jesus Sanchez. Batting eighth at shortstop, John Birdie. And rounding out the order like he did last night at catcher, Nick Fortes, with Brandon Woodruff on the mound. And that will start a 1-0 count.
Oh, let's see. What comments do we have here? We've got Baseball Road Tripper is a double Jesus lineup for the Marlins. They are hoping to be the saviors for the Fish this season, I guess. You are always welcome in my comedy club, Baseball Road Tripper. You and me, 2-drink minimum. Try the deal. We'll be a double team.
Can't stand the commissioner. Base runner on second. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, DH. It's grown on me for sure. It's really grown on me.
I still don't like it.
At first I was opposed to, but now I can live with it. And the 0-2 to Arias. Wow, what do we expect? A single.
There
from
goes
Luis
the
Arias.
no-hitter.
Who would have thought that he'd hit a single like he does every single game? And yeah, let's talk about Arias, the dude who just got on base. His stats this year are, just out of this world. If I can find him. Okay, here we go. 201 hits.
Woo!
10 homers, 69 RBIs, 354 average, 393 on base percentage, 470 slugging, 863 OPS.
That's why they're a contender.
Yeah, he's just a beast. The only guys ahead of him are probably like Mookie Betts and guys like that who are contending for this.
This is not a slouch. Miami is a playoff contender, folks. Any win in Miami, you earn it. Which is why I was so surprised by the blowout score last night.
Yeah, pitchers hitting, it's fun. But I don't know, having the DH, it just gives you an extra bat. And I like to see more guys playing.
Yeah, but what I miss about it is the fact that with the DH, you lose strategic managerial opportunities. The strategy game, the back and forth chess game between the managers, you lose a piece of that. And I think that was such a cool part of National League Baseball, and I miss that. I'm not saying that you should not have the DH at all. I like the idea to an extent that Rob Manfred's put out there of let's do something that sort of puts the possibility of pitchers hitting into play. I don't think the specific way that they're thinking about it.
3-year out. Brandon Woodruff with a strikeout. A nasty pitch from him. That was a sinker, 95 mile per hour.
Nice. But I think, for example, something like you've got the DH for at least 1 or 2 guaranteed at-bats.
Well, the rule that Manfred proposed was that your pitcher has to go 5 innings or else you lose your DH.
That
I find that kind of stupid because
that version I don't like.
Yeah.
But I think the idea of saying, okay, your DH can go in through 2 at-bats guaranteed. And then the third at-bat, you have to make some decisions.
Yeah.
Do you keep that batter in? If that batter stays in the lineup, the next half inning, that batter's got to play the field. And then you have to decide, do you keep a pit or do you keep the pitcher in that spot? because the pitcher's going well, the pitcher will have to hit at least once.
Yeah.
I think there's a hybrid way to do it where you get the offense in the first few innings of the game that the DH provides, because admittedly, those are the most boring parts of the game early on because the pitcher's usually in a fantastic frame of mind. You'd rather have the DH in there to give you a little more offense. But later in the game, you get more strategic moves.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something about, like, the versatility with the lineups you can have. Like, for the example, for the Brewers, you still get the bat of William Contreras when Caratini's catching, which also we have seen Victor Caratini not catching Corbin Burns recently. I think Counsell is doing what he should do with postseason as the 3-1 pitch to Bell here. It's going to be ball 4.
Yep.
So 2 on, 1 out. Bell, the trade deadline acquisition from the Guardians. It was essentially just a 1-for-1 swap. Garrett Cooper heads to Cleveland. Bell heads to Miami. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big I'm not a big fan of towards either way of like pitching. Like I'm pretty neutral.
Okay.
If they went back to it, okay. But I do like that versatility that it gives the managers. Yes,
and I loved your comment, Baseball Retriever, about that. The World Series chess match.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, Luis, it's down. He was batting like 400.
Man.
And it came down. And yeah, he was with the Twins, but Pablo Lopez is a good pitcher for Minnesota. 0-1 count to the we were talking about earlier, Jazz Chisholm here. The 0-1, and that almost hit him 95 up high and the 4-seam fastball there.
But it wasn't trying to hit him, but it was trying to get him off the plate.
Yeah.
Trying to get him off the plate. And Woodruff does not mind pitching inside if he has to.
Not at all.
Yeah, this is a big out. Oh, wow. I am surprised he swung at that.
It was a filthy changeup there at 86. Really can fool the hitter. As Brandon Woodruff has such a nasty repertoire of pitches.
That was almost Devin Williams-like.
Yeah, no, it was without a doubt. Yes, Steven, enjoy the game for you as well. Go
Got it.
So, yeah, 1-2 now. 2 on, right. 1 out to Jazz. Down goes Chisholm.
Speed kills Brandon Woodruff. There you go.
96, upper part of the zone there. Upper right corner. Beautiful, beautiful pitch there from Brandon to fool Chisholm. I mean, he just swung and missed at that. He could have had a homer off that.
That cheese had jalapeno in it. Man. Here's Jake Berger, who's had also an amazing OPS this year. And I think he just added to it.
Yup, Berger. Deep drive, and that's going to be out of here. Berger with his 34th homer of the season, his 79th RBI. So that sucks for the Brewers.
Berg, 3-zip. Berg.
And already Woodruff with 3 earned runs. Can't give up much more, or else that ERA is going to skyrocket.
I don't think he's worried about the ERA. I think he's just worried about winning.
Well, yeah, that too.
I get you. I get you. This is a situation where it's what you do when you're not performing with your best stuff and you're not getting lucky. And can you escape those jams? Woodruff has been fantastic in his career at escaping those jams. He didn't that pitch.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It's when one bad pitch kills you.
So De La Cruz, the 0-1 count to him now.
All right.
And he is going to hit that up. Contreras is under it.
And he's got
it. So we will head to the second inning now, let me change that thing right there. due for the Brewers of
Stick with
Adames, Donaldson, and Frelick, the 5, 6, and 7 guys. Hope everyone is having a great Saturday afternoon / evening. Better than ours.
Yeah, we're still having a good night.
Yeah.
This is a bad result so far in the game. That's all.
Yeah. Got the Miller Park background compared to the Lambeau Field background today.
Excellent. Excellent.
With Brewers blue and gold instead of Packers green and gold.
Was that from when we were at Brewers Astros 2019?
Labor Day. Yep.
Labor Day?
You got it.
Trying to guess which game we were at.
Yeah, you took that.
Nice. Nice. You think he stole from my Facebook or something? That's fine.
Nah, it's no. Actually, you sent it to mommy and she sent it.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Let's see.
John says, "Wayno, yeah." And then we took 3 out of 4 from you. So thanks for the wins. Appreciate it.
Be nice.
What did I do?
That's fine. It's fine. It's silly.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food. I'm hungry.
Yes, he has a late
Pizza,
lunch
pizza,
waiting
pizza.
for him. He has a
Well, early dinner.
I'd call. Yeah.
I already have one.
Either one. Yeah, this proves to you just how hard it is to win baseball, to win every single game in baseball. I mean, this team's 24-9 coming into this game, but they're playing a contender. Moments like this are going to happen. It's how you respond. Moments like that, it's how you respond. And they've got 8 innings to come back and catch up on this thing. And it's that in a matter of, can we make up for it and shut these guys down the rest of the way? First pitch to Adames, slow and inside. Big celebration for the anniversary. We did Baseball Road Tripper. And the anniversary I'm speaking of is our wedding anniversary. Carrie, Anana Mommy, and I had our 16th wedding anniversary last night. We went to a restaurant here in the Philadelphia area called Anthony's. It's not the most highly supremely romantic restaurant, but it's like an old school step it up Italian place that is just outstanding cuisine. I mean, I haven't been to enough of the great Italian restaurants around here to really judge whether it's the best, but it's darn good. And Adames goes down. Nope, 2-2. I apologize. 2-2 on a home run cut. But, yeah, great Italian food. And, yes, we're going to have to take Anthony to Anthony's at some point. Probably like for his 8th grade graduation, maybe. We'll have to see. Well, yeah, we'll see what that turns into. It was apropos, absolutely, Baseball Road Tripper. And now, because we've been to Anthony's in New York, in Philadelphia, ground ball the third, and that's going to take care of Adames. We're now going to have to find Anthony's in Baltimore. We're going to have to find Anthony's in Washington. And Baseball Road Tripper, if there is a place called Anthony's or Tony's in the Twin Cities that serves vegan, you got to go. Add that to the vegan and vinyl series that you do, man. Got to find in Anthony's or a Tony's somewhere in the Twin Cities. Donaldson now up at the plate. Again, great pickup. He's being a good citizen compared to what he has been in the past. And he's just been a clutch RBI creation machine. So he's done the job. He's very much done the job. And so as long as he keeps doing that, this team's got something. And there's a dude in the front row who's in Marlins colors. He's just like sitting there, just sort of like, just grumpy old guy. I'm not saying he's grumpy. I don't know. I've never seen him before. I'm not going to judge him. He just looks grumpy. He's probably not, but he just looks that way. And then there's a kid behind Donaldson who's got like the huge sort of like electric powder blue, huge chain around him. It's funny to watch. Very funny to watch. 3-2 count and a foul ball. You nail this. Josh Donaldson might be a great pickup for such a short time frame. You probably can't burn things down in a month or so. One would think. You could always make a mistake at some point that could be detrimental to a team. But so long as he keeps things reined in, and I think with Craig Counsell as your manager, the odds are pretty good that you can. And he's going to take a 90-foot jaunt to first base. Give the Brewers a base runner with one out here in the top of the second. The Brewers today clad in their road gray with navy blue hats and helmets with the yellow front, similar to what the kid's hat is. Sal Frelick comes to the plate.
Okay.
This game, by the way, being played, if you can't keep track of what stadium that they're in and all the corporate names, it's Lone Depot Park in Miami, right on the site of the original Orange Bowl. The original Orange Bowl stadium. Yeah, Green Bay Packers history. They won their Super Bowl II. I think like 5 Super Bowls were played there. Whole boatload of course, Orange Bowls and national championship games. Very obvious, John. Very true.
Hi.
He's back.
Hi.
He's back.
Did I hear that? Did I hear you saying that we were going to go to Anthony's for my graduation dinner? Maybe.
No.
Okay. No, I heard that.
I heard you. You heard me say we might consider it.
Okay. Well, I got some bad news for you, buddy. First of all, I'm getting lit with my classmates at the school graduation party, and then we going to Buffalo Wild Wings to get more lit with some cheese curds and some wings.
Those cheese curds? You want bad cheese curds?
They're not bad. They're decent.
Single. There we go. Could this be 2? No, it's just going to be 1. That's
decent
fine.
Cheese curds, but I can watch every sports game in the world.
That's true.
And I get some of the best wings I've ever had. And again, decent cheese curds. Not bad, but decent. I like their cheese curds. Now, if we were on the Bronx, we could go to like Booker's or something.
Oh, if we go into the city, we would definitely be going to Booker's.
But that would be like a, brunch
That's a brunch
spot.
thing. Yeah. That's a brunch thing. Although they serve cheese curds for dinner. So that would be it.
I need some of that peach cobbler.
Oh, so good. We got a video on that. Go check it out. Booker's here in Philadelphia, the fried cheese curds and the cobbler during brunch. Insane. Monasterio's up for Milwaukee. Andrew Monasterio. Runners on first and second, 1 out.
Yep. Let's go, Andrew. One of my favorite players on the team. Super young. Love watching this dude play.
Luzardo has heat. He's been throwing 97 today.
Yeah.
The red jerseys, the electric powder blue hats with the red trim. Ugh.
The 0-2 count.
Ugh.
Monasterio
This
to
isn't
short. To second. To first. Double
up.
play.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
I want so much for the Brewers to win this game today. Not just because it would give them a Central Division championship. Not just because we're doing this live and I want them to do a video that we're doing live. But because I want tonight for someone to be able to post viral video of Bob Uecker dancing at a South Beach nightclub.
Is he officially there?
I don't know. I thought he would be.
Well, check the radio call from last night then.
I'll have to look it up. Let me research that real quick. I'll be right back so that
All right.
we don't get copyrighted.
I'm enjoying this Acme pizza. Shop at your local Acme if you're in Philly. John, that first episode was great. All the episodes I've seen are great. Oh, by the way, Bryce Harper homer makes it 2-1 Mets as Brett Beatty's fielder's choice scored 2 or something. I don't know. So yeah. The game started 30 minutes ago, and we're already an inning and a half through. So, you know, we're at about pace for. We're about 20 minutes per inning. So, about 3 hours right now. So, not terrible. As on our TV right now, we are seeing the best TV reporter in baseball, my favorite, Sophia Minert, aka the team mom. She's the best. Big, big fan of her and her reporting. And that is Sanchez. And what a play by Blake Perkins sliding there to make it. Rob Sanchez of extra bases. Oh, the Cubs. Really, Cubs? Come on, Cubs. You stink. I don't like you. So, Woody back out here. Oh, no, the Cubs are not winning. They're tied 3-3 with the Rockies. I'm going to pull up the game day of that right now. Okay, do that. Now 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 squeeze that into there. Not like that, but like that. Alright, can you all see me? I think you all can see me. There. Okay, I got the thing for them. Oh, the Cubs are winning now. That sucks. That sucks. As you put that in the chat, Tony, I saw it. Castellanos triple makes it 2-2, so go Phils. 1-2 to Birdie. Outside, 2-2 count. Exactly, John. Dansby Swanson lines out to Nolan Jones, so good news for the Rockies there. But they have a comeback to make. Baseball nerd Jibber, you're not lying. You are not lying. So now the 3-2 to Birdie. The pitch. He's going to ground it to Woodruff. And Woodruff does not throw him out. It hits Birdie. Santana couldn't make the play, so there's a base runner on him. Bad throw by Woodruff, really. As Woodruff just fields it and throws it a little bit wide, but and he just hits Birdie, actually. Not a terrible throw, it's low. A little bit off, but not terrible. But an opportunity for a double play ball now. Off the glove of Donaldson. Berger heads on. The play at the plate. He's out. Safe. He's out. He's out. He's out. How did he score? He's out. He looked out to me. Let's see. Birdie there. Went off in Donaldson's glove. Oh, he got in. Yeah, he got in. Oh, no, he's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. Out. So when you're leaving here, just going to leave it up to 3-0 until further notice. I think he's out. Oh, he's out. Without a doubt, he's out. No doubt in my mind. Yeah, he's out. So, glad to have all three of you in here. My dad will be back soon. I don't know where he disappeared to. But yeah, Donaldson error there. It'll still be a double, but... And the call is overturned. So, it will stay 3-0 and 2 outs. A beautiful throw by Willy Adames, who is extremely happy. Ryan McMahon walks for the Rockies. So, go Rockies. So, a man on first with 2 outs. For the top of the order, Luis Arias. Here we go. First pitch is outside. And, yeah, Adames there just threw an absolute rocket off the bounce to Contreras, who tagged whoever that was. I couldn't even tell who the base runner was, honestly, for the Marlins out. And it is now 1-1 to Arias. 3 swung and missed. Guys, I'm very quickly going to change the graphic to this, as just in case something happens, I need to get a new... Oh, Woodruff cert. Council, the trainer, Contreras, Woodruff, Adames meeting at the mound. Chris Hook's out there now. The umpire's out there. Santana, the entire infield's there now. Monasterio and Donaldson joining. Woodruff shaking his head.
Thank you for your pazienza.
No problemo. There was a interesting play at the plate, you could say, that so Donaldson made an error and it originally scored a run, but Contreras ended up actually getting that tag in.
Oh, nice.
So it was overturned, and then also the Cubs are barely beating the Rockies. So
Euchre is not with the team right now.
Perkins gets there. That's a disgrace.
I know. I know, but it's whatever his health is. It's whatever his health situation is. If he needs to rest, if you'd rather be like, you know what, I want to save my travel for the World Series or for another round of the playoffs, let's do that. That's okay.
Yep. Okay, let me change this as we head to the 3rd inning. Because I do need to do one very quick thing here. Because I forgot the possibility of the Cubs losing.
Sure.
So I need to have a graphic ready for that. So I just made one, because if the Cubs lose, we win the division.
Where are they in their game?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
And they have the Rockies have guys on 2nd and 3rd.
Oh, nice.
And the top of the 8th at Wrigley. So, okay, that's downloading right now.
Yeah, you tend to be so focused and zoned in on your own performance that you forget the other side might be able to help.
Yeah, I did not even think about that happening. I was so focused in on this Brewers game today. Okay, there we go. That's set up, so I can flip back to that and also add this extra graphic in here. Live TV, folks.
The kid is becoming a content creator before your very eyes.
Dang it.
literally and figuratively.
I downloaded it as a PNG and not a PDF. I have to go back and do that.
In the meantime, I could sing a song while waiting.
Go ahead.
I like the way you move.
Okay, please stop.
Bam, bam.
Thank you. Look at this play.
I think of Carrie, my wife.
Donaldson moved it, and look at this.
Look at the replay, the slow replay. Oh, wait a minute.
He got it. No, they showed it in slow-mo, and he was out.
It didn't look like it in full speed, but I could see why they'd rule it in slow-mo as it was.
Okay, page 2 on PDF standard. StreamYard makes us download things in. Oh,
and I'm gonna walk for Colorado.
Bases loaded. Bases loaded.
How many outs?
1.
I sense some Colorado runs coming.
Let's go, Rockies.
This is when I miss the Cubs being on WGN because then we could turn that game on.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, so one person in the chat. Blake Burton strikes out. That's depressing for him.
All right. To the person who I think is the one person in the chat, question for you. The last day of the regular season is Sunday, October 1st. For the sports world, their eyes are going to be on the NFL. College football fans tend to focus on their college football team and the direct competitors around them. I've actually thought for at least a couple of years that what baseball should do is set it up where the last Saturday of the year is the last game of the year. And you'd have every team in every stadium do day-night doubleheaders. Where you start all the games for game 1 at 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 a.m. Central.
Okay.
Or 11 a.m. Pacific.
Yelich tries that run, a grounder, and he can't, so 2 outs.
Yep. And then the second game is at 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern, 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific. All at the same time. Or you can even have split it up where you've got noon, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. A noon and a 6, and then a 3 and a 9 or something.
Baseball Richard Brain Lion. Doubleheaders for all teams. Those playoff teams are going to hate you.
Yeah, but then they all get the day off the next day. That's Sunday.
They get 2 days off.
They get 2 days off.
Also, can we talk about how absolutely stupid the new playoff format is, where you only get 1 day of rest before the playoffs compared to last year when they didn't start until Friday? It's stupid. They used to start the
NLCS when it was just 2 rounds of the NLDS.
Yeah, but now the Phillies are going to play when I'm in school. Or the Brewers are going to play when I'm in school.
That's the way it was
and that's
for
depressing.
Decades and a century of baseball. That's just how it was.
Not in my lifetime.
Yes.
When?
When you were early in your life,
okay,
the playoffs
dang it,
would include, except for the wild card game.
Well, obviously.
Right. But the next round, you would have, as we go to the middle of the third, you would have day games for game 1 of the division series. You had a lot of day games.
Yeah. And 2 outs. Brendan Boyle strikes out.
Good.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible.
That I agree with.
That was terrible. But I mean, the way it is now, all the games are at night except for the wild card round.
That they're going to be doing that?
They did that last year. That's how it was last year. Where there was not a day game outside of weekends, obviously.
I'm not so sure on that. I'm pretty sure they had weekday day games. I could be wrong.
I feel like they have I don't know. Maybe they did have a couple, but I don't remember.
Good
news is, here's the good news, at least I'm just hoping the Brewers are after school and the Phillies are during school, because our teacher gives us for every Phillies game, day game, our Phillies, our teacher, who's a big Phillies fan, she gives us score updates. And, when Bryson Stott comes up to the plate, the entire class holds their breath. Because he's our class MVP. Everyone loves Bryson Stott, especially the girls in our class. And Nick said, I have the left. Nick said, yeah, I think he's going to ground out the second. He grounded out the second.
I just think if you go into like a Saturday season-ending doubleheader with every team having only played 160 games, that Saturday is going to be nuts. It could be just ridiculous fun.
That's true. And Blackman strikes out swinging.
Erg.
They leave 3 on. Rockies. Why?
You had one job, Colorado.
You had uno. Not dos, not tres, not cuatro, not seis. Teams with 5+ postseason appearances since 2018.
Only one of them has not been to a World Series.
Us.
Time for that to change.
Let's go.
Which makes me think, by the way, as Brandon Woodruff takes the man to the bottom of the 3rd. Let's go. That if the Brewers do not make the World Series this year, Counsell comes back.
If the Brewers win the World Series, he can ride off into the sunset. I don't care.
I think that may be his game plan.
I got a ring. I don't care. Counsell, you can do whatever the heck you want. I got my World Series. I'm happy for the rest of my life. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get one of them Danish things.
Part of an Anamami weekend celebration, because it's not only our anniversary, but Anamami's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Anamami's birthday coming up on Monday. So we're celebrating all weekend. It's an Anamami Fest. Absolutely an Anamami Fest. Ready for Colorado or Oregon versus Colorado? More unique jerseys and like their colors. The University of Oregon took the Al McGuire Marquette basketball philosophy of creating ridiculously funky jerseys and exploded it. And the entire sports world, I think, has followed the lead of the University of Oregon by far. 3-2 count from Woodruff to Soler in the bottom of the 3rd inning. But I think definitely the University of Oregon has helped change the game of jerseys. Happy birthday, yes. Anamami is napping probably right now, or at least she's on her way to napping. She's earned the nap. And a single for Soler to start off this bottom of the 3rd. And don't forget, Miami's in a playoff race too. They've got stuff to play for. They have a lot to play for right now. I mean, they still have some fight when it comes to the wild card slot. So this is no easy series. This is no easy series. You want the Brewers to clinch so they can rest their guys and have the luxury of deciding how they want to approach their pitching rotation, as well as just get rest for their staff and decide when do these guys need to play and just get prepared for the playoffs. And they can do it on their decision. The idea of the Brewers clinching early.
Oh, yeah.
Today.
And not playing their starters next weekend against the Cubs.
Yeah. Yeah. She's going on the town tonight. Actually, no. I've heard reports that she's rented a limo and she's going to Midtown Manhattan and hitting all the clubs for her birthday.
No.
That's the plan. So I will probably have to have eggs ready for her tomorrow. No. 0-2 count to Bell. 1-2 count now.
Got Woody.
Yeah. Now there's a lot of favorite foods involved this weekend, including cake. Though the cake that she got, that she really wanted to get so far, was underwhelming. So we're going to have some work to do. And that's on her own thoughts, not mine. I haven't tasted it yet. Either way, back to baseball. I love tangents, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, true.
The Brewers need to get a Julio Teheran warming up because this pitch count is pretty high.
That is up to 43 pitches after just 3 innings with only 1 out so far after that strikeout.
Yeah, 2 1/3 through.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff's still nasty.
So long as he's nasty and he's under or around 100 pitches, that's fine. So I think he can get to 5 and be okay. But usually you'd like to see more. That way you're not overworking the bullpen. Hello, Sarah. Newcomer, I think. 28 zip on Colorado. Yeah, thank you for the update. It's actually now 5-3 Chicago. So we're sadder than we were at the point of the of the message. But yeah, where are you watching from, Sarah? Tell us. And for those who don't know, by the way, we are originally from Milwaukee, from Wisconsin. I used to work at WTMJ for about 22 years in the sports and news side. Now we live in Philadelphia after I moved here for a radio position. Also, so we could get closer to my wife's family in West Virginia. But we remain Milwaukee Brewers, Milwaukee, and Wisconsin sports fans as well. Two down. All right, Woody.
Oh, Lord help us.
And
it's burger.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I want to watch.
And the dude is wearing that crazy, like that short mustache. I'm just not a fan of the short mustache. The 70s style short mustache. St. Charles, Missouri, a Hawkeye fan, nervous for tonight against Penn State. We're not Penn State fans directly, as we've got one and the force at second. That gets the Brewers out of the third.
I always hope Penn State wins, though. Like I have friends who are Penn State fans. I love to go to a game at Happy Valley. But I also have a soft spot for Iowa because of, their tradition there.
And I love the tradition of when all the fans turn towards the cancer patients inside that children's cancer clinic and give them that greeting. I love what you do.
I think the night's whiteout at Penn State.
Cody, by the way, hey.
Hey, Cody. Roll Tide.
But
yeah, I think tonight's whiteout. If I saw if the Katie Feeney YouTube video, she's a media member at Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
She's a student media member actually, but she has a YouTube channel with multiple hundred thousands of subscribers. And I saw her. I think I saw her YouTube short earlier today about getting her media pass for the whiteout.
Nice.
But
I have to tell you, Sarah, as well. I covered a Wisconsin-Iowa game back in 2010 for the Badgers radio network when I was the pregame show host. That atmosphere was fantastic. Everyone was friendly to us, even as the visitors. Everybody was fantastic. I had a chance to meet the late Ed Podolak, the radio voice, so long, the color commentator for Iowa. Couldn't be any more friendly than he was. Iowa was awesome to us. Absolutely awesome. All the credit in the world to a great tradition and fan base. So good stuff. Good stuff. I don't think I'll say the best because just very simply we're homers. And that's why we're going to say what we're going to say. You guys are going to say what you're going to say, and that's okay. But you're dang good ones. Dang good ones. All the credit. Now, Milwaukee in the fourth inning.
Speaking of the Big Ten, how about Bucky last night? 34-7.
Spanking.
Over Purdue there. And here we go. The pitch to Santana. Deep drive to left.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Power. My least favorite words to say. Power.
Pain. Man. Oh, you have been to Camp Randall. I cannot wait for next year in September, in the summer type of weather in September, the Badgers will be hosting Alabama, and I bet it's going to be at night. I bet it's going to be prime time. That may be the most lit, ridiculous atmosphere for a college football game that you will ever see. Ever. It's incredible.
How about a slam Canna here?
Mark Canna, let's go.
Let's go, Slammer.
Let's go. I've also been to St. Charles, Missouri. When I used to work in minor league basketball for a CBA team, at the time it was actually the International Basketball League, the IBL, the Rockford Lightning. They played a playoff series against the St. Louis Storm, who used to play at Family Arena in St. Charles. So the only parts that I really saw of the town were the hotel and the arena. But yeah.
And 6-3.
Absolutely.
6-3.
Yeah, the Brewers are going to have to come back and win this game today, I think, if they want to clinch tonight. Random former baseball player that never played for your team, but stuck in your head because it's something like opening baseball.
I'm just gonna try to give you.
Nope, it's flat.
Well,
2 out.
I'll go for me, Joe Smith, the Guardians pitcher, because I had his base. That was one of the first baseball cards I ever had was Joe Smith.
Because of a baseball card. I'm not sure about it.
It doesn't have to be a baseball card. It could be anything.
I think it's like random names. Like back when I was a kid, you'd have like the Cubs on WGN, you'd have the Braves on TBS. And I remember watching the Braves, and they had a pitcher named Bob Apodaca and a catcher named Biff Pocoroba. So you'd have the battery of Apodaca to Pocoroba, just because you could.
Yup.
And then I remember the Brawl, 1984, Padres, Braves. The series of like 4 brawls in one game.
Yeah.
It took like a half hour. It was bad. I mean, you had fans coming out of the field, fans throwing stuff on the field. And like half of both teams were ejected by the end of the game.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. It's a flat. Right field, easy.
3 outs.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. 3's at Miami.
Oh, that's just great. Willie
Boof Bonser. That's a name.
I'm going to try to think of a random Brewer from. Let's go. My favorite. I've watched him play. Nate Orth.
Nate Orth. Great name.
Nate Orth is like the most. Like, let me check where Nate Orth even is.
But you got guys like Billy Joe Robideau back for the Brewers in the 80s. Back when they were bad.
Let's see.
Guys like that were never good, but you just love something about them, like their name or like some sort of weird thing about them that was just endearing.
He has an all-time average of 0.71, a OPS of 366, a OPS plus of with the A's minus 100.
But we were there for the only home run he ever hit.
Yes, we were. Let me try to find his game log. I think where's
it's not his games log. It's his game log. No, I'm kidding. He played in a few. Not many, but
where's the game log? Let's see.
BaseballReference.com is so cool.
2018 game log.
Let's see here.
I think I know what day he hit the homer. I'm just going to check. Yeah, it was July 4th against Minnesota.
You were there.
He...
it was a solo shot. I thought it was a grand slam.
No, the grand slam was hit by somebody else.
There was that home run, but then there was also this like Olympic gymnastic quality catch by Keon Broxton in center field that robbed the home run.
Yeah, Keon was great that day. Sarah says, OMG, Oregon is threatening to score again. Wow. Pat Listash.
Nice.
I
loved Listash as a rookie. He was cool.
Yeah.
That 92 team, they had the second best record in baseball and didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have a wild card back then.
Good news for the Rockies. They have a man who knows Wrigley well up, who might be, he's going to probably be their last guy up for the inning. Chris Bryant.
Yeah, well, they need the other 2 guys to get on base first before Bryant does any meaningful damage.
That is true. But yeah, Woodruff here for the bottom of the 4th, facing Brian De La Cruz. Swing and a miss on an bender.
Oh, man.
Yeah, terrible.
Oh, that is sad, Sarah.
Terrible.
That is sad.
Jose Cuas up for the Cubs, replacing Merriweather.
Oh, another great one, baseball road tripper. Another one. Brooks Kieschnick. Yes, he was the poor man's Shohei Ohtani because he could pitch and he would play in the field and hit as well.
Most random Philly you can think of.
Most random Philly. Ooh.
I could go recent for mine and go like Scott Kingery or Matt Vierling, but Matt Vierling's actually relevant.
A good one was brought up last night when we were over at one of your friends' houses. Pedro Martinez.
That's a good one. I'm just trying to think of like someone no one would know.
Bobby Uecker.
But no one would know a guy like that. Who is that dude who pitched the no-hitter for the Phillies?
Oh, in 1971?
Yeah.
Who never did anything else in his baseball career? Rick Wise.
Rick Wise.
That was the greatest day, arguably, for any individual player in the history of baseball. Because not only did he pitch a no-hitter, but he had 2 home runs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like Shohei Ohtani couldn't do that.
Full count
I
to
guess he
Daily
could,
Cruz. He could. He won't be hitting again until 25, though.
Right.
3-2 count, no outs, and Woodruff the pitch.
And
foul.
that's foul.
Von Donaldson, I try to make a diving play for that. It's a no risk play. Like just
Well, except it is a risk because one, you could hurt yourself, and 2, if you dive before the ball hits the ground, that's a fair ball.
if the ball hits your glove.
If the ball hits your glove
Yeah.
after it last bounced in fair territory, it's a fair ball, and you suddenly have to make a miraculous throw.
Yeah, 1 out now in the top of the 9th in Chicago as Nolan Jones is up to the plate for the Rockies. 3-2 count again. Foul. I thought it was going to be a walk with that. Yeah, Bo Nix in the first half, 3-1.
Doing things.
All over the country, you're seeing the Bo Nix Heisman post billboards. They showed him on ESPN earlier.
Goodness.
Woodruff, the 3-2.
That's not good. It's not good.
That's going to be at least a double, if not a triple.
Yeah.
And yeah, he'll pull up the
This
second base.
may be time to get the bullpen warming up.
They should have already been warming up.
This really is the time because it's getting dangerous out there.
We want Julio. We want Julio.
And it doesn't mean that Brandon Woodruff is trash around like that. He's just having a bad day.
The Phillies now lead the Mets 3-2 after a Alec Boehmer home run.
Yes.
I have a new name for his homers, Bone Bombs.
Bone bombs?
Yeah, Bone Bombs.
That's not bad.
Burnley lost. That's depressing.
J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt. As Matt LePay used to call him back in the Badgers broadcast.
Matt LePay does not talk like that.
He did when he would mention J.J. Watt's name.
Okay.
So, and only on the game broadcast.
Yeah.
We got some more thoughts from our friend in Minnesota.
Mitch.
Yes. Or as Harry Callis would call him, Mitchie Poo.
What's the other Mitch? There's another Mitch. He was on the 93 team. Maybe it was Mitch Williams. I can't remember the dude who was on the 90.
Yeah, Mitch was on that team.
That's what I thought. Yeah, he's at the bank a lot.
Yeah.
I knew there's somebody named
beloved.
Mitch. Yeah, that it's not as much as he's beloved as he's just there a lot, like just for events. He's
beloved because he helped get that team get to that World Series.
no. But I mean, it's like he's one of the, like, you know, the guy who the fans really love, Mickey Morandini. He is
true.
there all the
Mickey
time.
Morandini.
Always taking pictures with fans. Top 9 here, Chris Bryant. As 6-3, the Rockies losing
Sad.
the Cubs. Yeah, but here we go. The 1-2 to Chris Bryant. They got a base runner, so that's good. But so do the Marlins, so that's not good.
Just added one. It's gonna be 2 on, no out.
And Chris Bryant strikes out, and so that means that the Rockies are 1 out away from losing to the Cubs.
Yep.
And yeah, it was a sweeper there from Kwas.
Meanwhile, on the mound from Milwaukee, we're having a mound visit. I think they're trying to stall to get.
I thought you were going to say
Pitchers
that they were
moving.
going to go to a Cuban restaurant. I was going to say, please
I
shut
saved
up.
that for our videos.
Okay, good.
I saved that for our vlogs. It is tradition now in our vlogs that whenever there's a mound visit or a discussion with umpires, there's usually some sort of discussion about restaurants and about what to eat in that town. And he doesn't like it. I don't get it.
I don't like. It's not
It's
that I
good
don't.
comedy.
No, I like it. It just gets old.
It's old to you for good and right reasons.
Obviously,
But it's not old to the viewers.
Okay, well, good for them.
Man.
2-0 count to Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. Okay, but 2 on here to John Birdie. First pitch, swing and a miss on a sinker or curveball.
Nice 12-6 curve.
Yeah. 2-1 count now to McMahon. 2-2 count now to McMahon. Rockies down to their last strike.
Come on, Colorado.
Let's go,
Ooh,
Rockies.
That pitch for Woodruff could have been
Let's
called a strike.
go, Rockies.
Literally right on the corner.
Oh, yeah, that's a strike of that out. And he fouled one off. Let's go, Ryan.
All right. Oh, he got an E4 to run around second. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, grounder there.
And that's going to be one.
Yeah, we'll take the one.
So it's runners going to second and third, though, for Miami with just one out.
So that sucks. And game over.
Dottie's Donuts.
Oh, Cubs.
Ooh,
win.
I got to look that up, Baseball Road Tripper. Okay, where are locations?
John, before...
Hold on, can you just mention Dottie's first? We'll get to John.
Dotties.
I will look up Dottie's. Go ahead and talk about John.
Colorado. Last week, I said it should have been it shouldn't have been that close of a game. It really shouldn't have. And I felt like Colorado was a bit overhyped, but this week they just got exposed. Like, I'm all for, the hype with Coach Prime. I think it's all fun. But actually, one of the coaches for our school, one of our school volleyball teams, he asked my friends and I, he said he's going to get, the chain and sunglasses like Coach Prime. And he asked us to get all dressed up like we're the school boosters for a volleyball game that we care nothing about. But, who the heck cares? It's all fun.
I think what we're going to have to do one day is after we go to Mass at St. Raymond's, go to Dottie's Donuts on the way to the school.
Where's Dottie's?
There are 3 or 4 locations, but that's one of them. So we will have to take Baseball Road Tripper's word for it.
Yes, they do, Sarah. That'll be tough. Okay, 2-2, 1 out, men on second and third. Nick Fortes, he's 0 for 1 on the day. Woodruff.
And that's
You're stop looking at the little TV. Look at the big TV. Sack fly.
Berg. Forza. Berg.
Thank you, Hodag. Appreciate that.
Trying to give us something positive to look at after the score.
Oh, hold on. Jet lagged.
Oh.
Are we saying that jet... Oh, hold the ball. So does that mean that it's over because they're jet lag, like the jet lagged podcast or whatever it's called? Or does he mean another episode of Jet Lag the Game? I don't know. See, this is why I didn't want the thing on the other TV, because then
I thought you could do just the game day.
That's impossible.
Okay, I misunderstood.
Okay, just making sure. 3 outs.
And a great job to get that third out. Nice run and catch.
Let's go, BP.
All right, still Milwaukee's got some work to do.
I need to score 5 here. Good news. I was going to say good news, but it's bad news. Donaldson
They gotta go to the 5th
inning. Oh, yep. Yes, they do. Thank you for catching that.
No problem. You catch a lot of things with me. It's all good.
5th.
All good.
Inning. Wow, Sarah. Nick the Legend. Let's go, Phillies. Let's go, Phillies.
Nice. All right, Nick, your favorite Phillies obscure player. Tell us. As Milwaukee has a lot of work to do if they want to clinch this NL Central Division championship tonight. Now, we're going to have to potentially think about getting ready for a double cast tomorrow. Because I think Brewers Marlins.
Oh, thank you, Baseball Stripper. We appreciate that. It took a long time, but we got them.
Yeah. Brewers Marlins tomorrow is
Woo!
at 1:40.
Woo!
What's this?
28-0. The ball's up.
Dang. Nice.
Rocky Top, you'll
Always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Rocky Top, Tennessee. Thank you very much.
App, you're happy. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you
you very much.
Yes.
I'm Alfred.
Part of me, let's see. Oh, happy Hodak. You will be at the home opener at Lambeau Field.
Go, Pack,
go. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go.
And we are seeing the Yachts of Miami.
Let's see. Who yacht?
Adrian Mike Alfranco is a very respected MLB player. I love to go in that here.
Nice.
1 to Josh Donaldson, who has a walk on the day.
Let's see.
And Donaldson, the pitch.
Not enough. Not enough.
Drive to almost the warning track.
Erg.
Can I turn this?
Sure. It's like, is that the place where home runs go to die? Is Miami a place where home runs go to die? Or is it, I'm just not realizing that it is a home run park.
I mean, the Brewers scored 16 runs yesterday, so.
Right, but that may just be the Brewers being the Brewers as crazy as they were.
Yeah, Sal Frelick down 0-1 on the count after he looks at the first pitch. Let's go, Salvatore. Salvatore, Michael Frelick. Let's go, Sally. Ooh.
And one thing,
the camera.
Now, he has an Italian first name. It makes me think of the Italian food in Boston I want to try. Hopefully we get there next year.
To quote Pat McAfee, Sal Frelick is a dog.
Yes.
Not the actual quoting. And that is strike 3.
Yeah. He was a little puppy on that pitch.
Well, don't disrespect Salvatore Michael Frelick.
It's the truth.
Listen to this, okay?
I'm just talking that pitch, not overall.
He had scholarship offers for hockey, or he would have had. He stopped playing hockey in sophomore of high school, but he had scholarship offers from Boston College for baseball and to be a quarterback for them.
The man was an athlete,
and he could play hockey. Okay, here we go. Angelo Monasterio. Hit him, maybe not.
No.
Dang it! I was hoping to hit him.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this Brewers team did a little too much partying last night.
I don't think they did it. They partied on the field. That's what they did.
Right.
They partied too much by hitting home runs.
And that ended the top of the 5th.
They weren't partying last night. They were hitting home runs.
Right.
I got the Temple game on. Let's see if it's close.
Oh, Miami Temple. Part of me would have loved to have been at this game. Some sad news out of Temple in that their acting president passed away in the last week. So
That's sad.
They're a hurting community. And, I mean, this is the kind of event that can rally people and can help people regain like a sense of spirit in a place and move forward.
Oh, crap. I hit the Prime button.
What, Deion Sanders coming over the house?
Amazon Prime button. And obviously Temple's not on Amazon Prime.
Oh, tonight. OSU Notre Dame. Man, part of me would love to see that as a Big Ten East game.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a fantastic rivalry.
Glad to have all 4 of you all in here.
Yeah. Thank you. If you want, go check out our Game Plan Miami series where we preview the places that we want to check out when we go down to Miami to see the Brewers play the Marlins at a year in the future. It includes one of the craziest Sundays you'll ever see. Great former Phillies, Clay Buchholz,
Yeah.
Casey Dean, Pat Neshek, Andy McPhail. Nice. What's this, John?
I was talking about the jet lag thing.
Okay.
Ben has big brain. He went to round. Caught the Ben with his hand stuck in a vending machine.
Also, who went to Brown? Chris Berman.
Do you know who went to Harvard? Brent Sears.
Yes. And so did the first ever all-black NFL play-by-play team. James Brown, Dan Jiggets. As in JB James Brown.
Both went there?
Yep, both of them went there. The first all-black broadcast crew was also the first all-Harvard broadcast crew.
That is cool.
That's awesome.
Oklahoma up 20-6 in the Big 12 matchup. UTSA Tennessee.
Was that game at Nippert Stadium, by the way?
Maybe.
Oh my gosh! Like all the running room on the planet.
Milton was just running.
All the running room on the planet. Solaris got a 2-0 count. The first batter
up. It's 31. 31-0. Tennessee up. Okay, 2-0, 3-0 count. Ooh.
3-0 count.
Slayer
Woodruff needs help.
Get him out of here.
Get a replacement for him.
Get him out of here.
He's just having a bad day. Great pitcher having a bad day. That happens.
Oh,
nice on the corner.
No green light there for Slayer for whatever
Surprising.
reason.
You should always swing on 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Unless the pitch is freaking in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, painting the corners.
There we go. Let's go, Woody.
There you go, Woody. Yeah, Temple getting smashed.
Okay, darn it.
24-7.
BYU can't.
As expected. Kansas is getting better.
Lance Leopold.
There it goes. Solar going down.
So there it goes down. I'll let you get this while I figure out what game we're going to put on.
If you have extra time in Miami, 2 stops to recommend: Miami Fruit and Spice Park and Dry Tortugas National Park. Yes. We have plans to go alligator viewing. We definitely would have plans, so we'd have to rent a car to do it. And a single up the middle for Miami. With 1 out.
Man.
Yeah, we're trying to make our plans for next year for baseball. And one of the goals we have is, if we're flying, not rent a car. Because car rental costs have blown up. They've just exploded. So we're trying to strategize plans that don't include car rentals.
Chisholm. Oh.
2 of our city plans, we'd be driving, but 1 we'd be flying. If the budget allows to do all 3. And that would get us to 20.
The 0-1 to Jazz, Sinker.
That'd get us to 20 stadiums.
Yeah. The road to 30.
If you haven't seen it, go check out our video, which we released Monday night, of Stadium 17. The longest video we've ever done for a game vlog. And maybe not. And it might have been, I think, perhaps the best full day, all out, full story.
Yeah. Because, we went to the Yankee Stadium.
Yep. We saw 2 friends there, 2 new YouTube friends. Magellan of Magellan and Greyhound and BX Bomber 2011. Had a fantastic day with them.
Chisholm fouls 1 off.
Ooh, I like the baby blues of Kansas.
Those are not baby blues. Those are...
They were. I thought they were.
No, that's just like the land of that.
Gotcha. I like the all blue look of Kansas. The all royal.
Yeah, it's really clean. Okay, 2-2 to Jazz.
Up, Lou.
3-2.
The pitch was Lou.
Count
3-2.
A 3-2 to Jazz Chisholm here on the Brewers Radio Network. Woodruff. This will be his 84th pitch. And a terrible call by the umpire results in strike 3 for the Brewers.
We'll take it, but it was a bad call. And yes, fully agreed. Thank you, Baseball Road Tripper. That was a fun vlog. Go check that out. It's long. Worth it. It is long and worth it.
Look at this play by BYU.
Oh, it's beautiful framing. Beautiful framing by the catcher there. And heck of a catch. Heck of a catch by BYU there.
As they're trying to get the lead in Lawrence, Kansas.
much more of a fan of the blue uniforms versus the red for Kansas.
I love the red personally. Actually, I don't like the white helmets. I'm not a big white helmet guy generally.
Yeah, unless you have tradition with
Yeah,
the
like
white helmet.
BYU usually looks clean.
Yeah.
But Kansas. Oh, I forgot. Keaton Slovis is at BYU, isn't he? I think, unless he's a brother.
But Penn State white helmet.
That's
tradition.
different. That's
You
different.
do it.
West Virginia's going all gold today. Yeah, Keaton Slovis,
Okay.
the former USC and Pitt quarterback.
West Virginia's doing the banana look.
I wouldn't call it the banana look. I call it
The oversized lemon look.
It's all gold.
I'll have to see what it looks like.
A little bit of chirping from the Marlins dugout for good reason.
That's their job. They'll always chirp. Players will always chirp.
No, it's the manager.
They're just a chirp too.
0-1 count to.
And again, that was barely in the zone, but it was right on the line, so it was good. But you're seeing a lot of framing, a lot of pitch framing.
William Contreras, both the Bruce catchers are good. Contreras and Caratini, both great framers.
Burger with the stash, just not a fan of the stash.
You just don't like stashes.
I like stash. It's just not that style.
Strike three. No, I'm kidding.
You should. Yeah, you've never seen me with a mustache, have you?
No.
Yeah, me with the stash just doesn't work. I tried it once.
When?
It was the year before your mommy and I got married.
That sounds dangerous.
It was actually for a WTMJ contest.
I remember you telling me the story. Burger goes down as it's a fly out.
That'll take us to the sixth.
Yell it.
The story goes that I was producing the weekend sports show for WTMJ, and the two hosts who are on the show were also we decided to do a Milwaukee Brewers 1982 mustache contest. And so what I did was decide for a summer to grow a goatee. And the goatee was pretty decent. I looked okay with the goatee. And then for exactly 5 minutes, I had a stash. I shaved the rest of the non-stash facial hair just so I could go into the mirror and just grab a picture of me with a stash. Took the picture, and it was in the throwback Brewers uniform that you see. And I got a lot of kudos on it. But one of the guys that I was competing against had the full Raleigh Fingers stash. I was a dead duck. But after I took that picture of the mustache, gone. I can't stand myself with a mustache.
No question from Baseball Richard here. If you had to redesign the Brewers and you couldn't use any of the colors in their past, what would you choose? Okay, well, black and orange, Marley.
The problem is the color of beer is like wheat.
But no one wants to see.
It's like you're talking about Brewers, you need beer.
No one wants to see the color of wheat, though. They want to see gold. They don't want to see, like, the old 2010s look.
I know. I wouldn't say that.
Who wants to see that ugly gold on that jersey? It is so ugly.
I love that gold. I like the yellow more, but I love that gold.
He's crazy.
That was awesome.
The old gold it's not Brewers. This is Milwaukee Brewers baseball.
But I agree with you. But I mean I like it more. But I've got no problem with gold. I think you would need to have the color of beer in the logo. I mean, I see your point. Like if you want to go with like a Guinness dark beer, I get it. But Milwaukee's not known for Guinness dark beer. We're known for Miller Lite, Miller Genuine Draft, like True Miller, Original Miller, the champagne of bottled beers. So that would be a hard one. I would have to go green.
But he said we can't use forest green.
Well, then we don't use forest green.
We use Kelly green?
I could say Kelly green.
With what other color?
Kelly green with... It would be too hard to use. Oh, no. Oh, we're not going there. We're not going there. Foam on a blaze orange for hunting. Green and cream.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
Bucks. Go Milwaukee Bucks as Perkins gets a walk.
Oh yeah, dear guy. Let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
the Blaze orange jersey.
Oh yeah, and like when the Packers play in late November and Lambeau Field is full and you see all these fans, why are they wearing that Blaze orange when Packers wear green? Dear honey.
Man on first.
And yes, we're going to not do Listache and Mustache. That ain't happening. All right, Yelly.
Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich.
All right,
Christian Yelich.
Get hot. Get hot. Oh, man. Oh, man. When we go someday to Miami, you know a place where you want to get particular seats?
Tickets are so cheap there. I think you could sit anywhere. Let's sit
True.
right behind home plate.
That's true. Maybe.
Behind the Brewers dugout, yell for the boys.
And the thing is, Marlins man isn't there, though. He just goes to the road games.
Marlins man doesn't go to the road game. Marlins man just goes to whatever the best sporting
True.
event is.
True.
No Marlins fan doesn't want to watch a garbage team play.
I promise you, someday at like an Olympics opening ceremony or like the World Cup final
LA
or like
2028,
or like the
2020
no,
World Cup.
oh, get going. All right, we got extra bases.
Let's go,
We
Christian.
got extra bases.
Run,
All right.
Christian, run. Good three.
Double up. Second and third.
Boo.
Second and third. He was not going to make
You
it.
should have scored.
He was not going to make it on time. There was no way.
Boo. Blake Perkins is one of the fastest players in the StatCast era's history.
He was not. He still wasn't going to make it. I mean, and the problem is the ball wasn't there long enough where he had to wait and just read if it was going to be off the wall or not. He wasn't able to tell initially.
He would have scored if he had
If it was 2 outs, he would have scored because he would have been running.
Yeah. So now it's up to William Contreras to make this a 4-3 game or just score a run here.
Yeah, just don't worry about a home run. Just get wood on ball.
Just RBI here.
Wood on the baseball. That's all you need.
And he's swinging to the fences.
A low pitch. Low pitch there that he swung at.
That swing looked like Schwarber.
All right, come on. Now that was definitely a swing for the fences shot. Oh man, he has a 1100 OPS against lefties.
Ooh.
That is nuts. Oh, get going. Brewers first run of the game, baby.
Let's go, Brewers. Let's go, Brewers.
Just a ball that went right at the second baseman at the first baseman, and it was just too hot to handle.
Yeah, because since Miami Stadium is usually so empty,
yep,
I think we sit behind the Brewers dugout and do a Brewers roll call.
Oh, nice.
Christian Yelich, and then Perkins.
Nice.
Part of me would be tempted to yell, Salvatore Michael Frelick. But no, Sal Frelick. The Phillies lead 4-2 after a Trey Turner fielder's choice, scoring Johan Rojas.
Excellent.
And Bryce Harper singles, making it 6-2.
We will have to have the Nick Legend over here if it's Brewers Phillies.
I think the Legend's going to come over, whether it's Brewers Phillies or Philly somebody.
Nice.
I think that's in the plans.
Yes.
It is for after school one day for all the boys to watch some Phillies baseball.
That would be fantastic.
Let's go, Phillies.
Yeah. Actually, I want to invite him over.
Let's go, Philly sports guy.
I want to invite the Phillies.
He's going to be at the stadium.
Well, not in Milwaukee. I don't think he's.
Well, duh.
I mean, he might go.
He could go to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think we should definitely do a video of teaching Phillies fans like a primer on Milwaukee.
Yeah,
we should really do that if they play in that series.
That's true, Tony. One Brewers touchdown. Okay. Also, speaking of football, Kansas is playing BYU. Oh, he ran. He's running.
Tackle
He's
break.
running.
Nice stiff arming.
He just got stuck and he said, "I'm out. Peace."
That was Quadzilla like.
Look at this.
mean, stutter step. See ya. Stiff arm. See ya. Stiff arm. See ya. I mean, that was tough run. That was like, I own you running.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers did text Jordan Love and said, like, thanks for keeping the ownership in place.
Excellent.
Rodgers said that.
Yeah, they're buds.
Yeah,
they're buds.
They're
That's classy. I mean, there are things I disagree with about Aaron Rodgers, but that's classic.
I love Aaron Rodgers.
That's cool. Oh, almost.
He'll always be like my favorite player all time, until Jordan Love wins the Super Bowl.
Well, Bart.
Yeah, but see, I never watched Bart Starr play.
I don't watch Bart Starr play either.
Yeah, but like I never like I'm a okay. Well, Hank Aaron, I guess you could say Hank Aaron, but Aaron Rodgers is like my childhood. I love Aaron Rodgers.
I get you. Sort of like the affinity I have for like the early '80s Packers, like Lynn Dickey, James Lofton, John Jefferson,
yeah, but like
Paul Kaufman, those guys.
But like Giannis is my favorite NBA player of all time.
Yeah.
Well, obviously for good reason. For good reason, he's my favorite ever.
Yeah, I mean, I might say maybe still say Kareem number one, Giannis number two, only because Kareem has meant so much to society beyond the game.
Yeah.
As well as for what he did when he was with the Lakers, as well as what he did obviously with the Bucks.
Okay.
But Giannis is like right there. Yes, right there. Come on, Carlos.
Now in pitching for the Marlins, AJ Puck. He's a 3.9 ERA. 3.98 ERA, 55 games, 15 for 22 in save opportunities, but not a decent home run, guys. He has 72 strikeouts, 1.17 whip, and a 235 opponent average. So we'll see what the Brewers can do.
Come on, Carlos Santana.
Oh, Carlos Santana. Carlos Santana.
Oh, yes, Happy Hodag. That greatness of that Lynn Dickey team, and then, yes, Don Mikowski.
Santana.
Oh, get going. Get going.
Woo! Tie baseball. It's
tie ball game. Woo! Just like that, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go, Brewers. Let's go, Brewers. Let's go, Brewers.
For Hundo. Woo! That's his 300th career home run.
Nice. At the perfect time.
Slam-tan-a. 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 Woo!
Oh,
and
embrace. Emotional.
Embrace with his fellow guy from the Dominican Republic, Willie Adames, and then Craig Counsell, the skipper. How about those Brewers?
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, they saw the out-of-town scoreboard. They're watching.
That, like the Mark Canha shot. Is that another one? No. I saw the trajectory of the swing. I'm like, is that gone? That's just a high pop-up. But that Mark Canha grand slam in recent days was just like that. Just a wake-up call. It was like, boom.
I'm going to show you a list of the Brewers walk-up songs, and I want you to tell me which one your favorite is.
Okay.
Let me pull up the Brewers walk-ups. I will put the link in the chat for anyone who wants to look at them. So there's the playlist. Not playlist, but, list of guys.
Right.
Okay, so I'll let you
Willie.
do. Let's go, Willie.
1-0 count at the moment.
And I'll let you do your favorite hitter and then your favorite pitcher walk-in song. Okay.
Let's see here.
So you got Willie with whatever that is. Sweet Child of Mine, Brian Anderson. Hitter, I love Mark Canha. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? That song. You got.
Oh, Josh Donaldson, so far the winner at the moment, Within the Air Night by Phil Collins. But you have to begin with right at that moment.
You have William Contreras with the Edwin Diaz.
True.
You got. Let's see. Gonna find.
Let's see.
I'm looking for any other good ones that you have. No other really good ones. But then, okay, so then you got the pitchers. You got a lot of Willie strikes out.
Willie goes down.
Brandon Woodruff has some country. What Makes a Country.
I'm looking Ready by Little Baby.
You even heard that
Williams,
song?
Because Devin Williams.
It's all cussing.
Because it works.
It's all cussing. It's so funny.
So you just have the background track. That's all you need.
Yeah. Then you got you do have actually, so two guys have the same one. You got Abner Uribe and the dude who just got suspended, JC Maya. They both have All My Life. They've been trying to keep me down. They've been trying to keep me down all this time. No,
down the line. There you go, Josh.
Let's go, Josh.
Nice little 2-out double.
I can feel it coming.
Ground rule.
Oh.
Ground rule because it
He's
went
running.
underneath. He's going to have to run back. Yeah, it went underneath the padding. Yep, that's an automatic ground rule double. He's like, oh, well.
Still, though.
Oh, well.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Yep.
Hold on. I do love Abner Uribe's All My Life by Lil Durk and J. Cole. Julio Theron has some Bad Bunny, so that's interesting.
In terms of the pitchers,
you got Rock and Roll Led Zeppelin for Andrew Chafin.
You know what?
But
Friends in Low Places by Corbin Burns because I love the song, and I'm not a big Garth Brooks fan, but that's a great college memory for me. But of the ones that the guys currently have, I would definitely say Rock and Roll by Zeppelin. Andrew Chafin, I would love that one.
I'm gonna go Abner Uribe All My Life by Lil Durk.
But if I had to pick as a pitcher, I would probably use
Go Salvatore. Who will count to him?
Battle Without Honor of Humanity from the what movie is that from?
I'm just saying, Salvatore Michael Freelick. He's kind of due. He's due.
Yeah,
Just saying. He's due.
Oh, it's foul.
How about we, I'm just kind of mid-game change up here. How about we pinch run Bryce Terang for Josh Donaldson, and then Terang plays second, Monasterio plays third.
Interesting idea.
Just have that idea. Try to get BT in the game.
Will Donaldson
fouls it all.
Will Donaldson not get home on a run that Terang would get home on?
Terang's just a lot faster. Terang's just a young kid that can run.
That could decide. Let's see. Something very odd you notice, the Angels only have one Latino position player.
Wow.
Spoiled with the four guys that you mentioned there. Absolutely. That is very different. That and the lack of black representation in baseball has become sad. And I think a lot of that has to do with sadly the economics of things, because baseball has become so expensive. If you want to become a top level player, it's ridiculously expensive as a kid. You love the energy the Latino players bring. Yes.
And the Brewers lineup today, let's think about this. William Contreras.
Yep.
Carlos Santana.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Adames.
Yep.
Andrew Monasterio. That's four in the starting lineup alone. And then you look at, are there any other guys I'm missing? I don't think so. Maybe one.
But like last year, the World Series, no black players. None.
That's sad.
Up and inside pitch, 3-2. I mean, it was Jackie Robinson who changed American society through baseball.
Yeah.
The sport needs more black representation. It does. I would love to see if there's one way I could do a little
run,
bit
Freely,
that.
Run.
No, that's an easy out to the pitcher. But the Brewers tie up this game.
I think I'll take
We got to change the
scoreboard.
graphic.
I thought I updated it and I didn't. That sucks for me.
You're human. We were kind of taken aback by the fact that they tied the game.
Head into the seventh. Oh, well, we're not heading into
Still
the
the
seventh
sixth.
yet. That sucks. There.
All right.
I'm gonna go get some more food. But yeah, the Brewers have a lot of Latino players. Caratini.
Yep.
Blake Perkins, I think he might be black. I think that's our only black player. Let me think. Am I missing someone? I don't think I'm missing anyone.
Yep. We got it covered, Happy Hodad. We got it covered.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit too excited. Okay, I'll be right
Yes,
back.
as you should be. As you should be.
I'm gonna give me some little bites.
But the swing by Carlos Santana and that at bat just proves that, especially in this month and since that LA Dodgers series, whenever the Brewers have needed someone to come up big, more often than not, they have. They have. And the Brewers are 1 run and 12 defensive outs away from clinching a division championship. That's so cool. That is so cool. Built for October right here, my friends. Built for October. And this team has what it takes, especially with the pitching. To do something deep in October. Football, baseball road trip says to become the king of sports and somehow is even more accessible and appealing to black athletes. Yes, Ken Griffey Jr., Kirby Puckett were top earners in American sports in the 90s because the access to baseball and elite baseball was a lot cheaper when they were growing up. Granted, Ken Griffey Jr. had a little bit of an advantage growing up around the game with his dad. But you could, as someone economically, you could enter the game at a much cheaper price and still be fantastic. You can't, seemingly, these days. So it's more of an economic issue than a racial issue in terms of the cause. But the effect is that you just don't see as many great black athletes enter baseball. And it's sad. It's sad. Happy Hodag, yes. The Brewers are already going to be playing postseason ball, which we love. But we're talking winning the division championship. And back to this point, the entry into the NFL, the entry in elite football is much cheaper because it's paid for by schools. It's paid for by high schools,
school football?
by universities. So there's no economic barrier to becoming great.
Look at these things.
Okay.
They're the crumb cakes.
Nice.
Go on.
No, thanks. Actually, you need to take a break. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, so Hobie Milner in the game for the Brewers, man on first for Jesus Sanchez. Let's talk about Hobie Milner's stats. In his 71st appearance of the year, 1.91 ERA. That is second best on the team, only behind Devin Williams and Abner Uribe. Oh, and JB Bukauskas. He has 0.00 ERA. But yeah, so Hobie Milner, really good pitcher. 56 strikeouts, an 0.96 whip. What's up, Jackson? Good to have you in here. Not the Cubs. Anyone but the Cubs. I will take the Reds. I will take the Marlins. I will take the Diamondbacks. Just not the Cubs. Honestly, Tony, like that's all I have to think of. That's all I have to say about this whole thing. It's just as long as it's not the Cubs. Not because I'm scared of the Cubs. I just don't want Cubs fans in my stadium. Like, we would absolutely kill the Cubs. But I don't want their fans in my stadium. I want them. Oh, Josh Donaldson. JD, Let's go, Josh. Josh Donaldson just made a crazy play.
Nice. What happened?
He just made a great play at third.
Okay.
Baseball Roast Rest, who I want the Brewers to face. I said just anyone but the Cubs. Not because I'm scared of the Cubs. I just don't want their fans in my stadium.
Truth.
I think we'd actually sweep the Cubs. Because
we'd win. I don't know if we'd sweep.
Their pitching stinks.
All right. 2 out.
Their top 2 pitchers
On third, though.
are like just absolutely terrible.
All right, Hobie.
Let's go, Hubby! 1.91 ERA, 4th best on the team.
Nice.
Oh, can you guess who the 3 guys better are? 2 of them are easy.
Devin.
Yeah, he is number 3.
Okay. I should know this one's not coming.
Young. I'll tell you that, rookie.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
and the Rita, he's number 2.
Ooh, okay.
Number 1 is J.B. Bukauskas.
Oh, no one got away with a ball called strike.
He's like our worst reliever, but he has a 0.0 ERA because he's only pitched in like 3 games.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah,
I want to make you aware of a little bit of history that could be repeated here.
that's true.
September 23rd, 1957. On that day, the Milwaukee Braves were 1 game away from clinching the city's first ever major pro sports championship of any type. Not a world championship, but a championship of any kind. Their magic number was 1 to clinch the NL pennant. They played St. Louis. The score was tied 4-4 before Hank Aaron hit the home run that won them their first ever time. Oh my gosh!
Got away with one.
Milner massively got away with that.
Hobie.
I mean, they got
The
a
zone
good
is
strike.
the zone is big today.
The zone is as big as my stomach. But the point being, there's history today. The score tied 4-4 in that game against St. Louis when Hank Aaron hit the clinching home run. 66 years ago today. You might see some history repeated today.
Maybe.
Oh, the Brewers would love to take care of that for you, Jackson.
Jackson, you're a Braves fan, not a Dodgers fan. So let me ask you this: which team in the NL are you most scared of playing? If I were you, I'd say the Phillies, then the Brewers, and the Dodgers.
The Brewers might be the most scary in terms of how hot they are overall in a general sense.
And just how good their pitching is.
Yes. But the Phillies might be the most scary because they know the Braves the best and have enough experience beating.
Exactly. They just took 2 out of 3. Speaking of, how about Nick Castellanos saving the game on that? Did you see that play on Wednesday?
I don't remember.
So it was the bottom of the 9th,
Mhm.
and Castellanos got the second out, and a guy, he was in foul territory, and he went for it. But there's a guy on third, so he tagged to essentially win the game off a sac fly.
Mhm.
And Nick Castellanos threw an absolute laser to Garrett Stubbs
Nice.
to save the game, and the Phillies won in extras.
Nice.
Yeah, the Dodgers get so much hype. The Dodgers stink, and I don't like them. I mean, the Dodgers they're a great team. I don't mind any of their players. I'm a big Kershaw fan.
I don't like what they do to our teams.
Yeah, I love Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
I love Mookie Betts. I love all those guys, except for well, he's not on the team. I was gonna say Justin Turner, but he's not on the team anymore. But I love that entire roster, and I love their manager.
Going to the 7th.
Yes, we are.
Stereos up.
Let's go, Andrew. As it is Matt Moore, the
Moore.
vet, who is traded and cut and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, he was picked up by Cleveland after being cut by LA, and then I guess he was picked up by Miami after being cut by Cleveland. So I'll pull up his stats here in a second.
He's only allowed hitters to hit 231 this year.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Monasterio 0 for 2 on the day.
Oh, he almost got fooled on that one, but he hit a foul, which means still 0-2 can.
Exactly, Jackson. Yeah, I'm not that scared of the Dodgers. I could see any of the top 4 teams coming out of the NL even the top 5, the Diamondbacks could make a run.
Maybe.
Like they have the young kids to, not all young kids, but like this is the first time they're really making the playoffs.
Pop fly.
And they have the probably unanimous Rookie of the Year, Corbin Carroll, who has 20. I think he's the first rookie ever to have 20 homers and 50 stolen bases. Did you hear that? 20 homers and 50 stolen bases?
That's bonkers.
For a rookie. It's incredible.
That's bonkers. Now, I've said for the last couple of months that I thought it was Atlanta versus the field. I'm beginning to be maybe not convinced for the first time.
You're seeing what these other teams can do.
Perkins is up.
Yeah, so
like,
Matt Moore 0.00 ERA in one game coming into today for the Marlins after being with 2 other teams.
Nice.
I don't know. Like, the AL, I feel like the team I'm most scared of is probably the Mariners because they were in the playoffs last year. The Brewers have 31
big
3+ run innings since, what did it say, like mid-August?
Yeah.
That's insane. But like the Orioles, for the Orioles to win the World Series, they're just going to have to, their bats are just going to have to explode.
Yeah.
The Brewers can beat the Orioles in the World Series because the Orioles are young. Like, I'm more scared of the Mariners because they were there last year. And they have, like, you know, Julio Rodriguez, obviously, and they have other guys who are really good. In my dreams.
Oh, in my dreams,
Perkins, Arias, 2 outs.
I mean, I'm just thinking about the idea of the fact that the Brewers have a shot to win the World Series this year, maybe
next year,
and they're going to be better next year.
Yeah,
they're going to be better next season.
Yeah, have you heard about Acuna?
Oh my gosh,
he's incredible.
Oh, man.
He is absolutely incredible.
He's a Brewer killer and everybody else killer.
But yeah, I think Shohei in Seattle will make a lot of sense. Who should the Brewers? I would say who should the Brewers sign in free agency, but I don't think we should sign anyone. Actually, you know what we do? You know what we should do? I say we run it back and we bring back Josh Hader.
That I can see.
Run it back. Come on. Run it back, Brewers. Like, come on, just let's do it. Let's bring back Haderade. Get D-Will. Let's get Devin and Josh back together. Have the best bullpen in baseball. Kill everyone.
True.
I mean, we already have the best bullpen in baseball.
Yeah.
Let's just make it 20 times better by adding one of the best closers in baseball. Like,
oh, man.
You know, why not? Like, you know, just do it, you know.
And Yelich got a very outside strike and is shaking his head. Both teams have seen a ridiculously massive strike zone.
And obviously we have to re-sign Wade Miley, Mark Canha, Carlos Santana, and Josh Donaldson.
That's not going to be cheap.
Yeah, I mean, Wade Miley is a mutual option. He's not fully gone. But Donaldson's old, so you know. Yeah, the Mariners do always, it feels like, have bad luck. 2-2 count the Yelich. How about a little bomb right here?
Just get on base. Don't worry about hitting the bomb. And
That's
you
not
can't do
either.
that.
Run!
Be a sprint. Oh!
Yeah!
Oh, he's safe because the first baseman lost the ball as he got to the bag.
Christian Yelich.
Bell had to dive to get to the bag.
Woo!
And as he dove, because Yelich was sprinting, the ball was dislodged from the bag. I wonder if they may have a call on replay, though. I don't know.
He's safe.
Yeah, you know what? He didn't even. Yeah, he lost the ball before the glove even touched the bag.
Eduardo Escobar is my guy. I love it.
Ooh, that's an interesting move. Yeah, but we need to be able to read the whole thing. Get Escobar on the coaching staff, staying in the major league in transition. That might not be a bad move.
Oh, Kansas up 34-20 now.
Lance Leopold.
Yeah, here we go. 1-0 to William Contreras.
Come on, Willie.
Let's go, William. William Contreras and
there we go.
Let's go.
First and second, maybe first and third. And he holds up at second.
Contreras and
William
Contreras and Willie Adames are really good friends.
Yeah.
I had to laugh. Adames was translating for Contreras,
Okay.
and Contreras said that Adames was like his favorite teammate. So Willie and like was a great teammate. So Willie had to say to the reporters that he was a great teammate himself, which you could tell he's kind of awkward doing.
Excellent.
Let's go, Santana.
Come on, 2-3-run jacks in one game.
Maybe.
Just
Yo,
get ahead.
Yo, get out of here! You suck! Get out!
The Marlins fans could say the same thing. I'm not saying that he
Out.
had any right to call that, but
Out.
yeah, that the strike zone is like the square footage of the city of Los Angeles.
Thank God Manfred said we're probably going to get pitch or not pitch column over robo-umps.
Yeah, because
We want robo-umps. We want robo-umps.
I mean, yeah, right now the strike zone is a square mileage of LA.
Oh, Iowa State just picked it.
Iowa State wearing the all black today.
Yeah, they do that once or twice a year. I don't like it. Their colors aren't black. They're red and gold.
Yep. All right, Santana.
Let's go, Carlos.
Come on, Santana. Come on. Ooh.
He wanted that.
Ooh.
He wants that back. He wants to just hit one out of here and say goodbye, baseball. Carlos Santana batted last inning.
Man.
He batted last inning. It's a lot of base runners. Let's go, Carlos.
It's gonna
Runners?
be out. Now.
Oh, 3 outs.
All right. Stretch time.
Stretch
me out to the ball game. Take me out with a crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the Brewers. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Dump, 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 dump. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We got the Blues on the run. Zing, boom, Torero. Bring out a song of good cheer. Now it's time to roll out the barrel. For the gang's all here.
Go
Brewers!
Brewed for battle!
Baseball road tripper. Isn't it funny what has transpired with the Contreras brothers? Brewers signed William. That lets the rivals let his brother walk to the Cards, who have their worst year in a long time.
Can we talk about? Can we very quickly just talk about this?
Oh, thank you. The Fat Door singing a beer song. Nice.
7th inning stretch song, Jackson. Every game at Milwaukee.
Every Brewers game.
But so we flipped Josh Hader into Yoel Payamps and William Contreras for multiple years.
Yes.
Is that not the most insane?
And we could get Hader back.
Yeah, we could get Hader back. I say let's just run it back. Hashtag run it back in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Hashtag run it back.
That would be ridiculous next year. That would be ridiculous next year.
All right, let's pitch some lockdown innings. Who you got in? I got Abner and Uribe. That's my guess. What's your guess? You got Abner? All right, let's see.
I mean, it depends upon who's coming up for Miami.
It's either going to be Abner or Trevor.
Yeah.
But Trevor pitched last night, so Abner was warming up earlier. I'm going to guess him. Please be Abner. I just want to see Abner in this game. I love it.
Yeah, it's been a long weekend. That's
Boo! Why is Hobie back
kept him
out?
in. Okay.
Why is he back out?
Lefty matchup, I'm guessing.
We want Abner. Oh, the thing is,
Strike.
They can take him out after this.
Right.
Batter.
Right.
So maybe that's the point.
Come on.
Let's go, Hobie.
And
Let's
that's
go,
why.
Andrew.
That's why.
Let's go, Andrew.
Lefty matchup. Now, who's coming up next?
No clue. There he goes.
That's why he made the move.
We want Abner. We want Abner.
But that's called counsel being counsel, making the smart move.
Let's go, Counts. He points
pull
to
out
the
the
bank,
right-hander.
and he pats Hobie on the back.
Did your job. Good job.
Go, Hobie.
You had one job and you did it. Good stuff.
So, Brewers have Lil Baby and Gunna ready
Okay.
for Devin, and they got the light show and everything. I love the Phillies, although it gives me a heart attack when I see it. Craig Kimbrell, Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
You know who I wish would have had a light show? Trevor Hoffman. Where when the bell would ring, the lights would turn, or like we're like, imagine the stadium blacked out, but you hear no, just imagine this, okay? The stadium's blacked out and you hear boom, boom, and then when the music starts, the lights come on.
Oh man. Now, if I'm the closer for the Phillies, I know it is so overdone and so trite for that reason, and so potentially overplayed.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta do the Rocky theme.
I might do Eye of the Tiger.
I can see that too, but the Rocky theme is more Philadelphia.
Yeah, I get that, but just like, I feel like the Rocky theme does get like some, it gives you hype,
Yep.
but at the same time hearing that,
Yeah.
True.
But I would want all Philly songs, as the pump up moments.
Yeah.
All Philly songs if I'm the closer. Give me all Philadelphia music.
It's Abner.
All right.
Asking you shall receive.
Yep.
Let's go. Come on, Abner. 29 games, a 1-0 record, 8 holds.
1.29 ERA.
I know, second best on the team.
Man.
An absolute beast. An absolute dog. As Pat McAfee would say. And as PJ Tucker would say.
Yes.
Dog.
Bubble signing. Bubble sighting.
Huh?
Bubble. That's the bubble gum inside the Brewers
Okay.
dugout.
And that's going to be... That's not a strike, Blue. Come on. Give it to us.
He threw it in the Atlantic Ocean. It's still a strike.
Exactly.
At least based on how you've called it today.
Let's go, Uribe. 1-0 count. You never
That
know.
pitch landed in Palm Beach.
That's in the Bahamas.
Man.
That was in the Bahamas.
And if they win this division title, that Euchre may not be there. They should at least have a full-size cutout Euchre that they should take to the club with them just because it's Euchre. The Always Sunny theme song you're bringing up. Little bit, yeah, probably. Better as a deprecator.
If you wanted to be completely boring and stereotypical, you could do the Fresh Prince theme song. But that'd be extremely boring and stereotypical. And no one wants that.
And I know they use I Just Want to Celebrate.
I just want to celebrate.
Oh, nasty off-speed pitch for a strike.
Do you not realize his off-speed is 90?
Jeez.
Crazy.
But if I'm Philadelphia, for the win song, it's got to be McFadden and Whitehead, old school Philly soul. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move.
The thing about the way it works at the bank is win song leads to win song leads to win song. And if they don't bring Dancing on My Own back for the playoffs, I'm going to be so sad. Because here's the thing, though. So they said that they were the guy said,
"Ooh, right on the corner with 100."
The guy
fire.
The guy said they weren't going to bring it back, right? But then in June, Castellanos started playing it, and they went on a winning streak.
Maybe.
So I say that they play it for the playoffs after high hopes, and you get 40,000 people going back to seeing somebody or somebody.
Wait, did he ever tag Solera?
I don't know, probably.
I hope.
Does she love you?
The ball popped out of
better
catcher's
than I
glove.
can?
But 100 one.
Because I keep.
Oh, get there.
Yeah.
Almost.
Because you know what they say.
Well, that's called Yelich sliding before he tried to catch it in order to not run into the wall. That way he didn't have two broken legs.
Exactly. Because I keep dancing on my own. And oh, nah. I love that song. Just because it's like not that good of a song, but it's just because of the nostalgia.
Oh, he also slipped. Okay. He slipped.
That's a tough play to make, but he should be the one to make it considering how long he played at this ballpark. He should know how to make that play.
Yeah, but I mean, if you slip, you slip. And like you can see him closing his eyes as the ball was heading toward him. I don't think he really had full control of where he was. Yeah. It's like, that's a single.
Oh, good play by Frelick, though.
Yeah. To keep it from being a double. Nice job.
South speed.
Still two outs.
Packers and Bears both on national TV tomorrow.
Ooh, man.
Getting the Packers and Saints.
That second game is going to be a ridiculous blowout. Bears at Kansas City.
After, I don't know if you heard, but the FBI raided, or I think it was the FBI, they didn't raid, but there was about $100,000 of, like, field, like, lawn equipment stolen from Soldier Field.
Oh, jeez.
And so the FBI had to come and investigate it.
Oh, man. I need to look something up from a previous video, but keep going.
All right, so 1-0 count now to Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 3 on the day. A man on first 2 outs. Uribe Chisholm, he'll foul it off, so 1-1 count. Let's go, Brewers! Let's go, Brewers!
At least do that while I'm taking care of something.
Exactly, as far as your hot mess Bears, hot mess NFC North, really. Yeah.
Yes.
So 1-1 now to Jazz. Come on, Abner. Foul off. All right, 1 strike away from going to the eighth. For the pitching, at least.
Okay, let me fix this here. And, okay, we'll get there. Never mind. I did the right thing with it. Okay. NFC North might be like the AL NL Central. Someone has to win it. It can be pretty.
Like how the NFC a few years ago was the NFC lease.
Yes.
As they called it.
They did for many years and for good reason.
1-2 count to Chisholm.
Until the Eagles actually got like dominantly good and won a championship.
Yeah!
Woo! Dang! 101 mile an hour.
Let's go, Abner.
Flamethrower.
Let's go!
Take us to the 8th inning.
Look at Abner Uribe with all his swag.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, we change the inning? Sweet.
I can do that.
You're awesome. You'd be awesome even if you didn't change it. Because you're my son and I love you, kid.
Love you too.
All right.
8.
Even if you did,
not the 98th.
Not the 98th inning. That would be a long game.
I want to watch that game.
That would be like...
I have fun. I'll be back.
Let's see. Doing the math, 2 hours, 40 minutes times 11 full games. That would be 22 hours, 440 minutes. That would be 29 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah. About 30-hour game. We'd be here until the end of Sunday Night Football. That would be beautiful. I want a 29-inning baseball game. Please. Someday. There was like a minor league game that went like 30 innings one time. I think it was like up in like Pawtucket, Rhode Island, with the old Pawtucket Sox up there. I believe Wade Boggs played in that game. It was like 1981 or something like that. I mean, that's one of those games where it's like so obscure but so cool that a Hall of Famer played in it. That'd be awesome. It's so crazy. The Brewers might be 2 runs away from winning the division. I love it. I love it. I love that flag behind us. The Brewers tailgater flag. Love it. Looks like someone's enjoying like a mega-sized sausage sandwich in the first row. Huh. Are they wearing a Twins cap? The sausage eater was wearing a Twins cap, baseball road tripper. Huh. Nigel Morgan's at the game. Sweet. Tony Plush sighting. Nardi pitching for Miami against Canada. Oh, my gosh. The man who had one of the biggest hits in Brewers history, and we were at that game. Game 5, best of 5, NLDS 2011 against Arizona. And people believe that Nigel Morgan, for good reason, that Nigel Morgan could sometimes be a problematic player. Oh, they hit Canada. He goes to first. All right. Leadoff runner on. And there were many times when his conduct was detrimental. But in 2011, Nigel Morgan learned to channel he's at the game.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Tony Plush.
But he used.
Oh, Canada's on first.
He used his incredible electric personality and ridiculous energy for the good of the team. And it was like Ron Ruddick, he told him, yeah, be all that you are. Do what you do, but channel it. Channel it to make the team better because the team is bigger, but use what you do for that. Don't not be you. Be you, but use it. And that was such a big key for that clubhouse. It's part of why they won, why they got to the NLCS that year.
The pitch on the 0-2.
Come on, Willie. Oh, he went.
Willie, I swear, Willie Adames and Kyle Schwarber are the same person. Home run, strikeout, walk.
Is Willie Adames going to go up to a bat ump and go, he went on here, and he went on here, and that team, and that?
No, but Willie's just poor man Schwarber. He's just poor man Schwarber.
But he's fantastic with a whole.
But he can play defense. All right, let's go, JD.
Broken bat. It's not going to be a double play, but it'll be an
runner advances.
Yeah. If that bat had not broken and went right to the shortstop, this inning's over.
So now a long single can give the Brewers the lead.
Josh Donaldson with more gray hair than me.
And guess who's up to the plate?
Salvatore Frelick.
I just segued from Salvatore into Ozzy Osbourne Crazy Train. When I
don't see the connection.
I heard.
Is it his walk up?
No.
Okay.
I just segued from that to that. Just out of randomness. Good call, Blue. Blue.
That's why. That's why. Again, being an Italian, I'd be like, I would want to go with a Rocky theme, even if it's a walk up song too, especially in a key moment. Get the home team crowd going nuts.
Let's go, Sal. Let's go.
All right.
3-0 count. 3-0 count.
Now swing
Green
at this
light.
pitch. He has to throw a strike.
Green light.
Swing at it.
As Nardi in the ball game. Let's go, Sal. Come on. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that
angle there of seeing.
Why do you not swing at a 3-0 pitch? Because no one ever does, and they should.
Because you didn't get the green light.
I don't care. It's a 3-0 pitch. You get the green light automatically.
No, I thought the coach gave you the green light.
I don't think any coach should not give you a green light on a 3-0 pitch. You should swing automatically. They have to throw a strike.
Okay.
I'm not mad at you. Just in general, I'm frustrated about that. You let 2 strikes go right past you, and then you swing at a bad pitch in the third. Come on. That's a lesson to learn from and get better with. He will.
Rookie mistakes.
He will.
Mistakes.
It just frustrates me.
Same.
I'm tired. I've had a long week, people. I literally worked until 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday night and had to turn around quick and get to the office early the next day. I'm not complaining necessarily. I mean, I do what I have to do to make things happen, and it worked. But it's just a physical grind right now where I am.
Yes, it is.
I'm just tired. So the Brewers are still 1 run and 6 defensive outs from winning the division. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Yes, we are.
And if they don't, they can do it tomorrow. And if they don't here, we will. Oh, let's do it. Let's do a double vlog.
A what?
Not a double vlog. A double live.
Okay, sure.
Brewers, Marlins, and Packer Saints. I would probably want to pick up.
In that case, we're going to have to switch spots so I can watch the Brewers game.
Well, I think the Brewers game being the big one.
Oh, well, I'm saying right here.
Because it's a bigger game.
All right. Well, I'm chilling.
Yes. That absolutely is true, Baseball Road Tripper. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Break that unwritten rule. Swing at the thing. Pressure the pitcher. Make him pay for making it a 3-0 count. You own the situation. Take advantage of it. Take advantage. I think whoever plays these unwritten rules should just get their head out of their rear ends.
From my perspective, as not a baseball player but a wiffle ball player, I usually let the first pitch. Like, it depends. Sometimes I let the first pitch go. Sometimes I don't. Oh, what up? It's Jake Berger. Oh, what up?
Oh, jeez. Here's the stash.
Who's up?
Joel Piamps.
Yoel!
Yoel. It's Yoel, and he deserves to be called that.
Now, whenever I see that, instead of saying Joel, I say Joel, like Embiid.
Nice.
Let's go, Yoel. I think it might be Yoel. I have to check. Let me check his.
Almost like, yo, for Giovanni Gallardo.
You always say, yo.
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 Because I can.
Because you're annoying.
Thank you. I'm a dad. It's my job.
It's Yoel.
Yoel.
Yoel Piamps. Yoel Piamps.
Right.
The 1-1 count to Berger.
Oh, it's low.
Low. How low can he go? Can he go down low? All the way to the flow?
Now, when you do stuff like that, I don't complain.
I'm just giving you a hard time, buddy.
Another outside pitch, 3-1. Come on. Come on, Piamps. Strike zone here.
3-1.
And that's landing somewhere in
the not club seats.
In the 18th row.
Yup.
I'm going to make some calls to some people. Not like now, but make some calls to start setting up some of our other tapings.
Yeah.
For our Jersey series. No, we live 5 miles from New Jersey, so.
Joyzy.
Yeah, Joyzy.
New Joyzy.
Joyzy.
Wildwood. Cape May.
Jersey Shore.
Atlantic City.
Ooh, that was right on the line, and he called it a ball.
You suck. You suck.
That was right on the outside line. That pitch was a strike.
Oh, it barely nipped the outside line. Barely.
Man. And considering the other pitches that he's called a strike, and he calls that a ball.
Oh, Phillies are up 7-5. That's nice.
Yes, Collingswood. Great vinyl there.
And then you got
great vinyl shops.
And then you got New York.
Just a 90-minute train ride away.
New York. The Yankees. The Yankees are not playing today.
That trip was so amazing. Go check out our vlog from Yankee Stadium.
Their game against the D-backs got postponed because of this stupid tropical storm that we got rain from.
I find, too, that it's cool that our 16th and 17th stadiums were the Mets of the Yankees. That's cool.
That's right. I didn't think
and after a very hard economic year for us, we still could do a trip. Single. Oh, he's Fields to the challenge his arm at third. Nope.
That's a good throw.
Great throw, but he wasn't going to get him.
Sweden. Oh, they had a
That's
pinch
first and
runner
third,
for
no
Berger.
outs. Erg.
They pinch ran Hampson, I think, for Berger.
Now Piamps has to just be ridiculously dominant.
Yoel. Please.
Yoel. Be nice, Yoel. Be good to us, Yoel, please. Yeah, no throw was going to get him. I don't care if, like, Aaron Rock. Oh, did it, like, nail him in a bad spot? Did it nail Downs in a bad
it
spot?
hit him in the leg.
Okay. Okay.
So, Jesus Sanchez, he's out for 2 on the day. Come on, strike him out.
It was not like
here.
that pitch that a Mets batter took that
Oh, yeah. That was terrible.
went and possibly could have ended his ability to have children.
Who's in their right mind is watching USC Arizona State
Tonight
at 10:30? Actually, that might
Somebody
be.
who lives in the Pac-12 world.
I mean, like, I'll fall asleep to it. That'll be some good football to fall asleep to.
Or the Pac-2.
Exactly, the Pac-2 right now.
Yes. The pitcher's name, Piamps, always reminds me of papaya. Just like Manny Pena back in the day for the Brewers.
Pina.
Pineapple.
Walter.
Exotic to Minnesota. That's a band name. Exotic to Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Piamps against Sanchez.
Swing.
Nice curveball.
Miss on a bender.
I miss UConn in this game.
Yeah.
Like they should have just come into the WTMJ studios and call it.
For real?
Just to get UConn there. Man. We should find, if the Brewers, Phillies, and the NLCS, we need to find the Brewers Hotel. Number one, because it's the Brewers Hotel. But number two, Uke.
Oh, yeah, I'm going Brewers Hotel, and I'm getting Bob Uecker sign ball.
Yes.
I will skip school to stand out there for 24 hours straight.
Ooh, nice whiff.
If it means I get a Bob
One
Uecker
down.
sign ball. Let's go.
Let's get out of this mess.
Double play.
DP sends us to the ninth, baby. Sends us to the ninth tie.
Let's go, Brewers.
Let's go, Brewers.
Let's go, Brewers.
Nice Miami pack that they've got there, like a ticket pack, 4 for $4 on Wednesdays and Sundays.
That's good.
4 for $44. That ain't bad.
Not as good as the 414 Brewers thing, though.
Birdie now at the plate.
You know the 414 thing, right?
Is it the 4 for $59?
No, it's 4. I think it's like $4 beer, $1 hot dog, $4 something else.
Oh my gosh.
It's 414 menu. Oh,
John?
Oh! To quote the Baltimore fans.
Yes.
Oh, to the birdie.
I hope you know what an animal is impersonating.
Donald Duck.
Yes, exactly.
I can't do Donald Duck.
Man.
0-2.
Oh no. Oh no.
And the Marlins lead.
5-4.
And that's why you don't throw wild pitches, kids. That's why you don't throw wild pitches.
Unga bunga. Well, let's get prepared for a double live tomorrow.
Yeah, now the Brewers 3 outs away. Good news is it's top of the order coming up.
Gunga gunga.
And they get the guy stuck in a pickle. And it's
Execute the pickle. Execute the pickle.
Who's coming third? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
there
Go
you
pickle.
Okay.
Oh, Carlos came in all the way from first.
Excellent.
Carlos Santana's a genius.
Excellent.
Let's go, Carlos.
What's your thoughts here? So, someone commenting for some reason about our Brewers national
Here,
game
let
from
me
last
see.
year. saying Victor Robles did not play third base. I have no idea what that's about.
Oh yeah, our national stadium tour has continued to get a decent amount of views.
That it has.
I don't know why. It has.
Well, I think it's because people like stadium tours.
Maybe.
I think we need to do more stadium tours when we do videos.
Maybe we just need to change the name of our Yankees thing to Yankee Stadium
Tour.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to think about that. But it's not really the story of what it is.
Yeah, sure.
It was about our experience at Brewers Yankees.
We should do like a sole video at Citizens Bank Park of literally just touring the stadium.
Yeah.
Like literally just going level by level the entire way through.
Yeah. Nice. All right. They got to get Fortis out here now.
Come on.
Got to get him out. Give the Brewers a chance to tie this thing up or take the lead next inning. Got to. Okay. Okay. That was high.
Yeah, wow!
Now, my question is Jeff Levering doing this Iowa State game? He
Maybe.
might be because it's on FS1.
Let me mute the thing for a second, and we can find out.
Yeah, that's not Jeff Levering doing Iowa State.
Okay.
Okay. Inside pitch. And that sends a runner to first.
Dang it.
When Piamps could have gotten this inning all completed.
Without just no wild pitch.
And Craig's taking him out.
Is Devin coming in?
Nope.
No, it's Andrew Chafin!
Is it a situation with a right-handed batter or a left-handed batter?
I don't know.
If it's a lefty batter, I'm okay with using Chafin in the situation.
Oh, no.
Save.
No, I don't want to watch.
You either save Devin for a Brewers comeback
Oh, it would help us. It's Luis Arias.
and a win,
It's Luis Arias. Oh, no.
or get him rested.
No.
Although he didn't pitch last night, so he should be rested.
No! It's Luis Arias.
We should have some violin music playing. East side. Oh, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Man.
I'm like having my eyes half open just to make sure you don't do that to me.
Don't do what?
Just do that. Like, you know.
Oh, after what I did last week?
No, but generally.
Ooh, that's a game next week.
Ooh.
USC versus
the team
Colorado.
that's losing 42-0 right now to a team that's ranked worse than USC is.
Jeez.
USC's going to kill Colorado.
I don't mind some of the things that Deion Sanders has done with Colorado program, but maybe he might be able to use a little humble pie.
This team's just a little bit overhyped.
Yeah. Let's see, national TV tonight. You'll have the Red Sox versus Orioles.
Oh,
Could be fun.
on what network?
On the big Rupert Murdoch network.
Fox has baseball?
Yeah, you didn't hear?
I thought that they did Thursday night baseball now.
They're doing Saturday night tonight too.
Because the Phillies are on Thursday night.
But nothing beats da 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 da.
I don't care about NBC
Da, da,
baseball.
da, da.
I'm depressed. I'm depressed.
All right, come on, Andrew.
You can tell I'm depressed when I'm putting a hat on my head upside down.
Not that I'm happy, but I think after working so many games as a journalist, I tend to be a little bit less Despondent.
There we go. Here, so Luis
All
Urias
right.
hits a long single, then there's an RBI. And that's how this goes.
What does Harry Callis sing? Have high hopes. Have high hopes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just assume the bad's going to happen. Like that.
Thank God,
It's out.
Thank God.
It's an out.
Thank God.
Brewers have 3 outs,
Who's up?
and they need to score just 1 run to keep this game going.
Oh, no. It might be 2 out Yelich. No. Here's 1 out
Watch.
Yelich. Not 2 out Yelich.
Watch for
2 out Yelich.
some sort of pinch hitting situation here.
Tyrone Taylor. Tyrone Taylor. Tyrone Taylor.
And can you do any sort of a double switching situation with Rowdy Tellez? I don't know.
Do you want Carlos Santana catching? No, that's impossible.
No, I'm not saying to be a catcher, but
I mean, do you want Tellez in for Santana?
no.
Okay, well then you're out of luck, buddy.
Why be sad? You aren't going to catch the Braves Dodgers in all likelihood, and are virtually guaranteed to clinch still. Head up, you're getting your spot. No need to worry.
I just want to do it tonight. I just want to get it over with, so we can get all the guys good rest, and I can watch Jackson Churio on my team next week.
Doesn't have to be today. They got 7 more chances.
Can you tell that I want Jackson Churio to be on my team next week?
They got 7 chances. It's okay. I'm not worried.
I still want Jackson Churio on my team.
They'll have like 5 chances to get Jackson Churio on your team.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
To quote Aaron Rodgers, RELA.
Also, to quote Aaron Rodgers, run the table.
That's it. Which they didn't do that year.
Oh, they didn't?
Not the year that he talked about running the table, but they ran the table before he talked about running the table.
They did.
When they won 6 in a row to win the Super Bowl in 2010. So, the Brewers aren't running the table in the postseason.
Yes, they are.
They're not going to win, what would it be, 13 consecutive postseason games.
So, 2 plus. 2 plus. 2 plus
It's
3.
never been done, people.
2 plus 3 plus 3 plus. Or 2 plus 3 is 5. It's 4 plus 4.
Hey, this Marlins one helps put the pressure on the Cubs, so it's still okay. If you don't want the Cubs, you have got to help the Marlins.
That's true, Tony. I know. It doesn't change anything.
Tanner.
I have a little bit of hope because I love Andrew Monasterio. He can get on base.
Tanner Scott.
He won't hit a homer, but he can get on base. I need to change it to the 9th.
Yep. A high pitch fouled up for strike 1. Very colorful necklace Monasterio is wearing. A big beaded necklace. Or a necklace with big beads. And he swung and got a strike on a low pitch, unfortunately.
This is
All right.
great. Just
Good eye, Andrew. Good eye. Have a good eye.
please, Andrew.
All right.
Good eye.
There you go.
You asked for a good eye, and that's what you got.
There you go. Keep going. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
It's Tyrone. We got what we asked for.
Told you.
Tyrone Taylor. Let's go.
All right. 2 pitchers in the dirt. 2 and 2.
How about a little Tyrone bomb for the lead? Monasterio gets on, and then Tyrone for the lead.
He's had some bombs this month.
He has. He's been on fire. To quote Katy Perry.
He's quoting Katy Perry, folks. Oh, yeah, he had to get
Run!
swing on it, but yeah, he's not going to get there. That's an out.
Close.
All right, Tyrone.
Let's go, Big T. Tie this
Just
one
get on
up.
base. Don't worry about slamming the thing into
Okay,
the
how about?
stands.
Okay, yeah, that
Just
works.
get on base.
Just as long as we don't get 2 out Yelich. As long as we don't get 2 out
Too
Yelich.
often we experience 2 out Yelich being 3 out Yelich.
2 out Yelich is scary. It's really scary.
Oh, what's going on here?
No, we're challenging the play at first.
Like maybe he didn't step in the bag or something?
No, the ball came in late.
No, I don't.
We're challenging something. Let's see.
Did he?
Oh, he's not on the bag.
You know, he was on the bag. It looks like he was in the corner with the bag. It looked like he was on the corner.
I don't think he was.
He was.
They need to get the other angle. Show us the
Because
angle.
otherwise it's going to be inconclusive.
Yeah, well,
His foot was in the bag.
there's another angle. I know there is. I've seen it before. They need to show it. Bally, please show us the angle. Let's see.
Because to me, it would be. It would
Let's
seem as if. Yeah, good call.
Dang it.
Good call. It looked like the very tip of his toe was in the bag.
Dang it.
I'm not happy, but it was a good call.
Good challenge. Good challenge.
You have to in that situation.
Yeah,
it
you're in
makes
the
sense.
ninth. Like,
But the other reason why I don't think the call would have ever been overturned is because the behavior of the first baseman was such as, I know my foot's in the bag. I'm not. If I'm pulling it off like the way that I was, I know I touched the bag.
Yeah.
If his foot wasn't on the bag, he would have made an extra reach.
Tyrone, don't swing at.
Okay, Tyrone.
Don't swing at that, please. Your stats are still garbage, but they're better. 30 RBIs isn't terrible.
Stop swinging at bad pitches.
I will say, if there's one place outside of Miller Park I would trust Yelich with 2 outs, it would be here. Yeah, because he played Pierce for so long.
Yeah.
He kind of knows what he's doing.
Oh, he watched strike 3 go right in the zone. Come on, Tyrone.
It was
Do
at the
better.
bottom of the zone.
So, with the way that strike zone's been today, you swing. You can't not swing. You have to swing.
He didn't
back.
even think about it.
Yeah. He was fooled. All right, Yelich.
Oh, Christian, please. Please, please, please. Please, Christian.
Oh, yeah. That was a fantastic pitch to the corner where Yelich was not going to get whatever back.
I'm staying then.
Oh, man. All right.
Come on. He didn't go. He yelled.
Looked like a strike anyway, but okay.
No, it was outside.
All right. Just make contact. Don't worry about slamming the ball in the seat. Just make contact.
Come on, Christian.
Just make contact.
1-1 count.
Come
Yelich
on.
2 for 4 on the day. Looks at strike 2.
2.
Just looks like he's just trying to get comfortable in the box. 1-2 count to Yelich. Top of the ninth, 2 outs. The Brewers down to their last strike.
Come on.
Scott, his 12th pitch. Game over.
And he swung at high cheese. Well, we'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
They got 7 more chances to clinch this thing. I'm not worried.
7?
It stinks they lost, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Because they'll have tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
And then 2 more 3-game series in Milwaukee.
I was just counting wrong.
So I'm not overly despondent. Stinks.
Any loss, I'm mad. Like, we should win. There's so many. We should have won this game. Like, we should have.
You should have.
There's no reason.
But Miami's also a good team.
Yeah, but they're not as good as us.
They're at home. That plays a part.
Like, they have a home field advantage.
Yeah. Most teams do.
They don't have they barely have any fans that show up to the stadium.
Yes. Thank you, Baseball Road Tripper. You speak truth. More Sorgies, so we are all winners. Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. We're going to have a double team tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brewers Marlins and Packers Saints, starting it with at 1 o'clock kickoff. What, 12:55 tomorrow we'll be around?
Nope.
All right. And we'll just stay on until both games are done.
Yep.
So we'll have to see what a funky graphic looks like, and I will handle that.
I will be figuring something out with that.
Excellent. Get your creative juices flowing, kid.
Yes, I'll do that. No problem.
Awesome. Until then, what should our peeps do?
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Dang.
Dang.
And yeah, so we will see you all tomorrow.
See ya.